everybody. Hello. Welcome to mini reads at the cottage. How you guys doing, everybody? Good to see you guys. I have the list pinned on the screen. That was updated just about a minute ago, and I'm getting ready to clear some energy with my sound bowl like we always do, and then we'll get started on the readings. How you guys doing? Hello, Anastasia, Rising Phoenix, Gma. What's up, Blair? I saw you pop in earlier. All right, let's clear some energy. Here we go. Here we go. There we go. Nice. I'm feeling pretty good. I was feeling good before, but it's always good, right? Hey, Sister Crow, what's up? How you doing? All right, let's get started, everybody. You guys ready? Where's Jen H? I don't know if Jen H is here, but we are going to start with Jen H. So let me go down to where she had put her question in, and let's see what. Okay, so she is a Virgo. Okay, Cat Moon like me, Virgo rising, lots of Earth energy, Leo Venus, just anything you get for me. I don't have any specific questions. Okay, Jen, I got you. Let's see what Jen needs to know right now. What do we need to know for Jen? Let's take a look. Let me put a check mark right there so I'll know that I'm doing your reading now. What does Jen need to know? Jen, my little Virgo friend with the Capricorn moon and the Virgo rising. What does Jen need to know right now, please? What does Jen need to know, please? What does Jen need to know? 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 Let's see what we got here. Let's see here. Here we go. Nine of Swords, Four of Cups. What's going on here? Knight of Wands in reverse. Jen, I'm kind of picking up that you have been up in your head, worried about something. I feel like you're in a place of stagnancy. Okay, with the Four of Cups, you may be feeling a bit of, man, like why are things not moving forward? Sometimes that's a card of boredom. Sometimes it's a card of feeling like you're not moving. The Knight of Wands in reverse also kind of speaks to that. Like you feel like you've lost your oomph. Okay. And I don't know if something's on your mind heavy. That was the very first card out with that Nine of Swords. Okay. Well, you got a lot of Virgo placements that, I'm Mercury ruled too. We can certainly get up in our head a lot, and Virgos will internalize that crazy even more so than Geminis because we'll verbalize it more. You guys, you'll talk about it, but you'll internalize that more, Jen. And I feel like I don't know what you're up in your head about. I don't know what you're losing sleep over. You may feel like, I don't know if this is a romance situation that you feel like something is gone bad. I don't know if you feel, is this about rejection possibly, or someone not being interested in you? You may feel like you're having to fight. You're all alone in this. That could be another thing that I'm getting. Let's see. We're going to pull and we'll go deep on this thing. Yeah. Okay. So the Star card is here. Tower in reverse. What I get is this. I do feel like you've been through it. I don't know if this is a heartbreak that you've been through. I don't know if this is a job disappointment, something about, could be a family issue. Okay. But there's something here that's got you up in your head. And again, I'm kind of getting this feeling of having to deal with this all alone or feeling alone. Okay. Maybe even abandoned, but more than anything, alone. And, I feel like that the Star card is here, because there is hope. And there is a reason to feel optimistic. I don't know that, I feel like you can't see that right now. There is hope and there is a reason to be optimistic. Okay. And I feel like things are going to be okay. But I feel like some of the issue is maybe trying to get out of your head, doing some meditation, some self-care, and some good old-fashioned shadow work, which is hard as hell to do, but that's what's going to bring you some inner peace and give you a sense of mental relief. Okay. Yeah, you're going to get your groove back, the Empress card, and it's going to get you out of this place of worry and more of a place of receptivity where instead of worrying about things that you want to happen, to a sense of knowing they'll happen and attracting them to you, if that makes sense. Okay. And I feel like maybe some inner work would really resolve that. All right. I really do. Yeah. Because right now, quite on, yeah, I've got stress and anxiety, maybe losing sleep, maybe dreams even. And I feel like you've been pondering options of what to do, but I don't think you're really satisfied with any of the options here as to how to move forward or how to resolve whatever this dilemma is. Um, so I don't know if this is helpful to you or if this makes any sense, but you've got several major arcanas here about remembering who the hell you are, number one, and how powerful you are. And there's also a card about healing and alchemizing that energy of some internal wounds that's causing you to worry or feel alone or abandoned or being worried and worrying. And instead of that, worrying energy is very resistant. Okay, because what that's going to do is literally push away from you the thing that you want and bring to you the thing that you don't want. Okay, and where if you can get in the energy of just relax and surrender and allow things to unfold, that is very much in accordance with that star card and that Empress energy that I'm sitting here looking at. Okay, and allowing things to come to you rather than worrying about things not coming to you. Okay, because that worry is sort of like the same thing as energetically chasing, and what we energetically chase will absolutely run from us. Okay, and that mental anguish that I'm picking up. All right, so I feel like some good old-fashioned shadow work, meditation, self-care, and that sort of thing is what the universe is kind of prescribing for you, Dr. Universe, right? If that makes sense. All right, so I hope that helped you, Jen. And I need to put Wendy on the list after Roxanne. Wendy, by the way, when I update the list up here, you'll be the name right behind Roxanne. Okay. All right. I usually do it after I do about every 2 or 3 reads. I'll update the list. Okay. So just be patient with you, girl. Let's go to, here we go. Bervelin. And I hope I'm saying that right. Bervelin. Bervelin is an Aries sun, Leo moon, Leo rising, lots of fire, right? I have, okay. Oh, Bervelin, hold on a minute. You've asked me 3 questions and you've paid for 1. So I'm going to ask, okay. So you've asked if you will have children or a child of your own. That would be a health question. So we are going to skip that because that in the terms that you agreed to, we don't read for health. Okay. Pregnancy, that sort of thing. Will my legal studies be successful and law career be blessed? So let's, we'll read for that. Okay. That's the question that we will choose. Will the legal studies for, let's see here. Will the legal studies be successful for Bervelin? Will the legal studies be successful for Bervelin? Will the legal studies be successful for Bervelin? Let's take a look. Here we go. Will the legal studies and the law career be successful? Let's look at the energies around success, please. Let's see. Let's look at the energies around success. Let's look at the energies around this legal studies and career being successful for you, Bervelin. Let's take a look. Here we go. The Magician card, the Hermit, 10 of Cups in reverse. Okay. What this is telling me is this. Right now, what I want you to focus on is manifesting success. You have the power in your hands. right here. It's about you working with the divine in solitude to manifest success. Right now, not slated to. This is telling you, though, in the major arcana, you have the power to do this right in your hands to manifest this. Okay, there is that you need to get in the vibration of success. Right now, you're not, but this is telling me this is all in your hands. You absolutely can manifest this. Okay, and what the divine is really that the divine is asking you to step up. What the divine is telling you in this reading is this, Bervelin. I'm not going to hand this to you on a silver platter, but I'm going to give you the opportunity to be successful if you'll do the work. Right? That's what the universe is telling you right here. And it's telling you, go inside, do the inner work, get yourself aligned to the vibration of success, and you can absolutely change this outcome. All right? You have the power in your hands. So that's the energy. That's what the universe has to say about whether or not you'll be successful. The universe turns to you and says, I don't know. You tell me, are you going to do all the tools that are necessary? And I'm not talking about studying. I'm not talking about doing the 3D type work. I'm talking about doing the 5D manifestation type work, right? Where you work on your inner self so that you can attract your best experiences. Right. That's what the universe is asking you to do. The universe actually flipped the script on you, Beverly, and said, I don't know. You tell me. What are you going to do? You can. Right. So there you go. The universe is definitely very challenging to us. Hey, Howdy, how you doing? Good to see you. All right. So let's go to Paris. Let's go to Paris. Let's see here. Let me go over here. Let's go to Paris. I think okay, Paris asks, I'm a Sagittarius, Leo man. Well, Z, feelings and, oh, you want to know the Leo man's feelings and intentions towards you. I got you, Paris. I got you. Okay, so let's look, Paris the Sagittarius. Let's look at the Leo's feelings and intentions towards Paris. I thought that was you. Okay, I got you, Vanessa. All right. Let's look at the Leo's feelings and intentions towards my little Sagittarius friend. Let's take a look. Let's see what we can find out. Let's see what we can find out for Paris. Vanessa, let's see. What about this Leo's feelings and intentions? The feelings and intentions here towards my little Sagittarius friend. Feelings and intentions of the Leo towards my little Sagittarius friend. What can we find out? Let's see. King of Swords, Eight of Pentacles in the reverse, Justice in the reverse. I don't know that this Leo really wants to delve deep into any investment. The Justice is in the reverse. I don't know what that's about. If this is somebody you have history with, then, and they have done something towards you, they don't want to take responsibility. If this is a new person, then what this is telling me is you're not in a situation where this person could even give you a fair chance, right? I kind of feel like their focus is elsewhere with that Eight of Pentacles in the reverse. I think something has them distracted. Okay. I think their focus is on something else. Okay. And I feel as though the King of Swords is kind of like, you know, that there's not really any emotional investment here. There's not any action being taken with the Eight of Pentacles in reverse and the Justice in the reverse. That can be, yeah, the High Priestess, that's quiet, you know, that can be an imbalance here. I'm picking up that this Leo may be with someone, may be interested. I think if this Leo is not with someone, I think they're interested in someone. But I think they are either they're with someone or they've got someone on the brain that they want to pursue, or they want to just pursue something else, period. And that's kind of what I'm picking up here. Ugh, I hate that. Sorry about that. I am sorry about that. All right, I'm going to update the list real quick. Here we go. Up next is Sabrina. If I can type. Emiko. Anastasia. Kristen. Blair. Roxanne. And Wendy. There we go. And we'll pin that. There we go. Now we're up to date. All right. So that's, let's go to Sabrina. Let me get a sip of water. And then while I'm doing that, I'll pull up Sabrina's thing. Everybody doing good tonight? I hope so. I hope you guys are doing good. Sabrina says she is a Taurus. Okay. Currently single. What's next in love? Let's find out, love. Let's see what we can find out, love bug. What is next for Sabrina? Let's find out. What is next for Sabrina in love? What can she expect next in the department of romance? All right, here we go. Christmas. That's so cute. Love that. Here we go. What can... Oh, okay. I got you, Patty Cake. I got you. All right, good deal. All right. What can Sabrina expect next in love? What can Sabrina expect next in love? Let's take a look. What do we have here? I have a King of Cups. I do feel like you will have somebody coming towards you. Knight of Swords. You may have a couple of different people. Seven of Cups in reverse tells me you will pick one. You will. I do feel like you will pick somebody and commit with them. I think you have a couple of people coming towards you. I think there is a possibility there may be an age difference with one of them. All right. But there looks to be one that I believe you will develop feelings for. And fall in love with and commit to. Now, the flip side of this is I think there is a possibility that this thing would not last. Okay. I kind of feel like this. I feel like that there would be, you've got your next love thing would be a commitment where you would develop some emotion for someone, and probably vice versa with the King of Cups. I'm going to say that. But I think ultimately it would stall out and might not go anywhere with the Sun card in reverse and the Chariot reverse and the Strength card in the upright. The Strength card is a card of somebody kind of putting on the brakes and holding back, as is the Chariot in reverse. The Sun card is something that just wouldn't last. So I kind of feel like that you definitely do have a connection coming. I don't see it being your life partner. Somebody that would last. Okay. And if you're looking for something viable and you want something that would last, then perhaps maybe consider taking a break from romance and doing some shadow work and getting yourself energetically more aligned for something that is lasting. All right. If that makes sense. All right. That's what I got, Sabrina. I know that's not what you wanted to hear, but I tell people what the cards say, right? That's what I got. All right. Now, after Wendy is Lori, by the way. All right. Lori, when I update the list, I'll put your name behind Wendy. Okay. All right. Now, let's go to Kristen. Let's see here. Wow. Are you guys talking about the other night when we were in membership? Thank you for that feedback. Thank you. Thank you. All right. Next up is... Oh, wait. Sabrina. Emiko. I didn't put Emiko on my list, and I'm so sorry. But you're on the list up there, but not on my handwritten list. And I did not put Anastasia on here. All right, hang on. I'm a idiot. All right, next up is Emiko, and then Anastasia. I hope I put that right on the list. I did. Okay, I left them off of here. Doi. Okay, let's go to Emiko. Next up is Emiko. Here we go. Gemini woman asking about a Virgo man. We've recently had a small argument that got blown out of proportion. He hasn't spoken to me in a few days. I'm worried that this tower moment is the end. Ouch. Does he still want to work things out with me and move forward? If not, I understand. I just want to know if I should move on. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. Let's see what we can find out for you. Give me just a minute. Wow. That sip of water went down the wrong way. Here we go. Amico. Give me just 1 minute. What is this Virgo's feelings and intentions towards Amico the Gemini? What is the Virgo's intentions and feelings towards Amico the Gemini? What is this Virgo intentions and feelings towards the Gemini? Where's this Virgo? What is this Virgo ultimately intending to do towards Amico? Let's see. The Virgo's intentions towards Amico. Hierophant in reverse, Wheel of Fortune in reverse, Queen of Pentacles. Interesting. I think the Virgo has high regard for you, but I don't think their intentions are to move forward at this time. I think this Virgo feels like you guys maybe kind of had a toxic cycle that you were in, or definitely things have come to a halt with the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. The Hierophant in reverse, it can speak to somebody that doesn't want commitment. Queen of Wands here in the reverse, Ten of Swords. They're looking at this as it being over. I don't think they hate you, but they do have some bitterness and saltiness towards this. They may be carrying a grudge, but I don't think it's hate. But I do think that in their mind, it is over. They do feel like it is over. The Virgo feels like it is over. That's why the Wheel of Fortune is in reverse and the Hierophant is in reverse too. But I just wanted to clarify all of that. But yeah, they're not taking action, which is why the Queen of Wands is in reverse as well. Ten of Swords in the upright speaks to something that the way that this Virgo feels, that it's just not able to be repaired. That it was just whatever it was so bad, it's just not able to be repaired. Right. And I know, it was like a fight got blew out of proportion, and it's not necessarily, a lot of times, it's not necessarily what was fought about, but the way that you guys interacted with each other. Blown out of proportion can get pretty darn rough. Okay. There can be a lot of things said that can't be taken back. And I kind of think that maybe where this Virgo is with this thing, if that makes sense. So that's what I got. That's what I got. Let's go to Anastasia. All right, Anastasia. What's up, girl? How you doing? How you doing? Anastasia says the Aries. Okay. The Aries. All right. You surprised me. Anastasia trying to throw me off my game. What are you doing? All right. Let's check in on the Aries. Let's check in on the Aries. Let's check in on the Aries for Anastasia. Thoughts, feelings towards Anastasia, please. Let's check in on the Aries. Let's check in on the Aries. Thoughts and feelings towards Anastasia. Thoughts and feelings towards Anastasia, please. The Aries, thoughts and feelings toward Anastasia. Let's take a look. See what we can find out. The Star, the Three of Swords, the Emperor in reverse. Well, that's a Duke's mixture. So there's pain here. There's heartbreak, but there's hope. But then the Emperor in reverse, not really wanting to do anything right now. That's crazy. It's like the energy is like there's a light on in my heart for you, but I'm also in a lot of pain over this thing. Why is the Emperor here in reverse? I'm not myself. That's the Aries. Okay. That's literally the Aries energy here. May just not feel like they're themselves, but we're going to see. Emperor, why are you in reverse on this Aries? Let's tell Anastasia a little bit more about that. Knight of Cups in reverse. Yeah, just not feeling like they're wanting to do anything. Knight of Cups in reverse, Two of Wands in reverse. Really just not wanting to take a step forward. You know what, though? Again, there's an energy of eventually we'll be together. Five of Pentacles in reverse. And that's why the Star card is here. I see a future with you, just not right now. I just don't feel myself. Look, that's a new start. Ace of Cups, Four of Wands. I think ultimately you're my person. I just don't feel like doing anything right now. I just don't feel myself. I feel hurt. I don't know why this Aries is in pain, but this Aries has got pain, heartbreak, okay, with the Three of Swords. And that's literally why the Emperor, I just don't feel myself. I'm just not feeling whole. I'm not feeling myself. And that's why they're not doing anything, but I think they eventually plan to. That's why the Star card is here. Future. Seeing a future. Right? That's crazy. I don't know if this is making any sense to you, Anastasia. But that's kind of like wanting to make a whole new start with you and feeling like you were really supposed to be together. That's that Four of Wands. You know, that's the 1111 card, right? So, yeah, that's what I feel like. It's kind of crazy. It's kind of crazy, but that's where your Aries is at the moment. That's where your Aries is at the moment. Wow. Wow. She says, I thought I'd throw a wrench once in a while. You got to keep me on my toes, Anastasia. You got to keep me on my toes. Okay, now we are on Kristen, and I need to add somebody to the list after Lori is Jessica. Jessica T. Let me go ahead and update the list real quick, okay? All right, let's see here. Next up is Kristen, then Blair, then Roxanne, then Wendy, then Lori, and then Jessica T. Well, thank you for that, Hilda. You are so sweet. That was so sweet of you what you did the other day, the donation you sent me. That was a very sweet gesture on your part, and I greatly appreciate that. You're eating cottage cheese, Rising Phoenix? Sorry. Okay. Now we are going to Kristen. We always talk about food. Hey, look. I have my reinforcements. I got a couple of these over here, in fact. All right. Let's go to Kristen. Let's see what we have here. Oh, Anastasia, you booked again after Jessica. I'm going to put you on the list after Jessica, and I'll add you whenever I do the thing next, okay? All right, here we go. Who is up next? Kristen. Yeah, okay, Kristen. Here we go, love. Is my Leo in love with me, or has this been in my imagination? Oh, my goodness. My horoscope sign is Pisces. You know, I'm going to say something, Kristen. That question takes on a whole new meaning when I'm reading for a Pisces, right? And I say that from a heart of love and empathy because I have a 12th house stellium and a Pisces midheaven. And sometimes people with Pisces or 12th house placements can have blind spots, right? And we're like, is this an illusion? That was such a Pisces question and touched my heart kind of in a different sort of way. But okay, Kristen, let's see what we can find out for you about the Leo. Let's take a look. Let's see. Let's see here. Is this Leo in love with Kristen, the Pisces? Is this Leo in love with the Pisces? What is the Leo's feelings and energies towards Kristen, the Pisces? The Leo that she has asked about. What are the energies here of this Leo towards Kristen, the Pisces? Let's take a look. Here we go. Here we go. Four of Cups. Three of Wands in reverse. Nine of Wands in reverse. I don't think he's emotionally invested, sweets. I don't think he's emotionally invested. That Four of Cups is, look, I'm going to show you the picture, and this kind of speaks 1,000 words. I'm going to get it if I can get it to where it'll focus for you. But that came up in the upright. That's kind of somebody that's sort of me about something. The Three of Wands in reverse is kind of like, I'm not in this. I'm turning my back on this sometimes. Occasionally there's interest in another person. Knight of Wands in reverse. I'm not doing anything on this really. I'm not really, going to take action on this thing. And I'll be honest with you, love. The Knight of Wands in reverse is sometimes a player. I'm going to dig into this just a little bit more to figure out why that is, okay, for you, and just see if I can get a little bit of insight for you. But I just am feeling like that this Leo is not wanting to play ball today, if you know what I mean. Six of Swords, he's moving on. Ace of Wands in reverse, Judgment in reverse. Okay, so this is the thing. The Six of Swords, he's moving on. That's a card of moving on. Ace of Wands in reverse speaks to a false start, a loss of interest, okay? I'm not taking action once again. And the Judgment in the reverse speaks to obstacles. And that obstacle, I'm not sure if that's an interest in another person or somebody from this Leo's past, could be. I kind of feel like this Leo may have an interest elsewhere. Kind of feel like that. Let's see here. Knight of Pentacles in reverse, Knight of Cups in reverse. Well, I'm not really picking up a solid third party, but I'm definitely just getting a resounding no. Right. And I know that's, and even the Knight of Cups in reverse kind of speaks to a lack of emotion. I'm sorry. Oh, wow. Okay. Well, and I'm sorry that it came out that way, Chris, but I mean, at the same time, hopefully if it helped you, and I appreciate you telling me that it helped you, but I know it's tough to hear that sometimes. So, thank you for being sweet. All right. And then, okay, after Anastasia is Victoria. I need to update again. Okay, let's update again. Well, thank you, Chris. I appreciate that. Hey, Antoinette, how are you? Next up is Blair, then Roxanne, then Wendy, then Lori. I can't type. Then Jessica T. Then Anastasia, and then Victoria. All right, and we'll pin this. There we go. All right, let's go to Blair. How you doing, Blair? I know I said hello to you earlier, but I'm glad to be seeing you again lately. I hope you're doing good. Blair. Let's see here. Blair says, and I remember you being a Libra Sun and Venus. What energies are around my next meeting with Jim? Is there a green light for the Enjoy project? Okay. I'm so hoping this goes well. Gosh, let's look at the energies around this upcoming meeting. Let's look at the upcoming meeting with Jim. I want to go back and read this again, what you wrote. Okay, is there a green light? All right. What are the energies here with Jim and this meeting, this upcoming meeting? What are the energies here? What are the energies here around this project, around the Enjoy project? What are the energies here around the Enjoy project? What are the energies around the Enjoy project? Let's take a look. And the meeting with Jim. Let's see what we have. The Hangman. Two of Wands in reverse. There's stagnancy here, Hermit. There's somebody's holding there's stagnancy here, the Hangman, the Two of Wands in reverse, and the Hermit. Somebody here is being indecisive. The Two of Wands, they're holding off making a decision. That Hangman is a card of stagnancy, all right, and just kind of thinking it over. The Two of Wands here in the reverse, that's somebody, I don't know what the hell is going on here, but not making a decision. And the Hermit card, you may not even get a good, clear explanation of why. But I'm going to dig a little bit on this thing for you, Blair, and see if I can figure out what the heck. Why is there this holding off of making this decision? Why is there this holding back of making a decision? Why is that? Chariot in reverse, Five of Swords, Queen of Wands in reverse. Okay, I think there's some stuff going on internal. I'll be honest with you. I think this is, all right. The stagnancy here, I don't think it is about the project, Blair. What I think is there is something going on, and I don't think it has to do with them being like not interested in the project, but I think there's some internal BS going on here with the Five of Swords. And quite honestly, I almost feel like, and this is what I'm getting, like if there's several people involved in this thing, and I think there's a good chance that there is, Blair, I almost feel like one of the players here, and I don't think it's your contact. I think it's somebody in the shadows with that Hermit card. I think there's somebody here that has, I don't think this has a thing in the world to do with you, but it's like whoever this is may have some sort of beef with Jim or somebody else involved. And like there's some internal games going on that don't have anything to do with you. And I don't know what the heck is going on. And that's what's got this thing stalled out. I believe that's what's got this thing stalled out. I just think there's an internal power struggle going on here that doesn't have anything to do with you. And that's dumb. But, you know, that's what I'm picking up here. I'm going to dig just a little bit more for you, Blair, and see if anything else comes out that would be helpful or just give you some insight. The Hierophant is here, Four Cups in reverse. Hang on a second. Ace of Wands. It'll happen. It's going to happen. I just don't think you're going to get the green light just yet. It is going to happen. The Hierophant is here telling you the Divine's got this. Four Cups in reverse. They don't want to let this go. This is an opportunity that, oh, wow. Oh, there you go. There you go. It is going to happen. They don't want to let this go. They feel like it's a good opportunity that they don't want to slip through their fingers. They will take action. It's just not right now. Really? Wow, that's crazy. That's crazy. So that's exactly what you're into. So really, I'm just kind of confirming what your intuition, what your gut was already kind of telling you. That's crazy. That's what I'm picking up. And quite honestly, the Queen of Wands in reverse, I don't know who that is, but the energy around the Queen of Wands in reverse is a salty bitch or bastard, right? Somebody who's bitter, salty, jealous, you know, and you talked about a previous owner. I think that may be whose energy that is coming out, the Queen of Wands in reverse. Okay. And I think that's the issue here. But I do think that they are gonna do right by you ultimately. I just think it's gonna be on hold for a little bit. And that really, I hate that for you. I hate that for you because I know that's frustrating. And I know because I've seen your work. Y'all, let me tell you something. Blair, I did like a video chat with Blair, and Blair has booked readings with me. Blair's been a follower of the cottage for a long time. And I'm going to tell y'all what y'all may not know about Blair. This project that she is talking about, like Blair will be a household name. Mark my word. Mark my word. Okay. You'll know her fucking name, right? You want to talk about the embody? Yeah, you will. You absolutely will. Blair is going to she's going to make a name for herself. And it's pretty amazing what she's doing. And I don't know how much more you want to share, but at any rate, there you go. But hey, Brittany, you sure can. You absolutely can. We got room. After Victoria is Angel. Hey, Angel, how you doing? I'm going to add you. Oh, wow. I need to update my list. Let's do that real quick. Current order. Roxanne, Wendy, Lori, Jessica T, Anastasia, Victoria, and then Angel. All right, there we go. South Sahara, are you Angel? Because I got a payment from an Angel. Oh, we love you, Blair. We are in your corner. Hey, remember us when you get famous. Right. Whoa, I need to get a bite of Kit Kat. Here we go. Mm. Here we go. South Sahara. Did you book it using the link? Did you book it using the link or did you go to my PayPal? Did you go directly to PayPal or did you use the link, like, you know, the link that's associated with that? Let me see if I got it through my PayPal. Hang on. Let me see if I got it. Hang on. Nope. I do not have a payment from you, Lubna. I do not have any money from you coming from anywhere. So I don't know where you sent it, but it wasn't to me, love. Sorry. You need to book using the link. I know, right, JT? I mean, it's not here. It's not here. I do not have payment from you. Unless it, you know, let me just update it again. I don't know who you sent it to. I got a Steph. Oh, after Angel is Hildy. I got you, Hildy. And then I have Stephanie. But no, I do not have that payment from Lubna. So I don't know who you paid, but it was not me. Wasn't me. Yeah, I don't have it. All right, now let's go to who's next? Roxanne. Roxanne, you don't have to put on the red lace. Sorry. Okay. I was just went into 80s land. All right, here we go. Oh, Blair, you're so sweet. Thank you for vibing with us. All right, so what can we expect on the upcoming trip? All right. What can we expect on the upcoming trip? Let me go back and read this again. Okay. Give me the energies around the trip. Give me the energies around this upcoming trip. Give me the energies around this upcoming trip, please. Give me the energies of this upcoming trip. King of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. Ace of Swords. There's a victory here. Devil card. What is that about? Three of Swords in reverse. There is going to be an element of healing. Oh, I know why the Devil card is here. So what I get is this. There's going to be a major breakthrough and victory. There's growth with the Ace of Swords. And what I feel like is I do feel like you're going to overcome some things. Three of Swords in reverse. There's an element of healing. And knowing what I know that you wrote specifically about this trip, what I think could happen is I'm trying to think of a way to word this. Give me a minute. You may be asked to peel away some layers that are not serving you, if that makes sense. Give me a minute. Yeah, this is that the specifics around your question regarding the trip and what your one that main goal. There's definitely a oh yeah, God, there's a lot of healing here. Temperance card, Four of Pentacles, Five of Cups in reverse, really able to, and even the Three of Swords in reverse. We picked up a lot of cards about healing, okay, with that specific um thing that you'll be doing. All right. Major breakthrough. I think the Ace of Swords is also you're going to see things in a new light after this is all said and done, this healing journey. And I feel that you're going to see some truths. That's always the case when we do that kind of work, right? You're going to see some truths. All right. Now, I next want to look at the business project that you have asked about. I next want to look at the business project. The business project. I want to go back again and just read this one more time. Okay. The business project. What are the energies here? What is needing to be known? What are the energies? Is there any advice? Let's take a look. Let's take a look. Eh. I feel like this. Okay. Somebody here has hesitancy. I don't know who this is. The Five of Pentacles, Fool in reverse, but the King of Pentacles is here in the outcome. So I want to clarify this Fool card. That could be some fears. Fears of loss, fears of trust. Afraid to take a chance sometimes on a business venture, business opportunity. The World card, the Eight of Swords, it's worry. It's in your fucking mind. It's in your mind. It's worry. Eight of Swords in reverse. Get out of your head. Stop imagining that this thing might not work. That's the other thing I'm getting. Queen of Cups, trust it, manifest it. Three of Wands, believe. You're going to be fine. You're going to be fine. More than fine. King of Pentacles is a real interesting card. Certainly that is a card of financial stability. That's the top of the road as far as money goes. And kings in the major arcana are fixed signs, which, this is the fixed earth sign, so Taurus. But very interesting that would come out that way. Very, very interesting. The World card is here. What I get with that and that Eight of Swords is put your worries to rest. Put your worries to rest. Get out of the fear. Don't be afraid to take a chance. Trust the divine. Follow your intuition. Very strong. Very strong. That message, following your intuition with that Fool in reverse and the Three of Wands, is all about envisioning the best and trusting the divine, trusting your intuition. All right. I love that. I love, love, love that. So I think your challenge spot is in your head, if that makes sense. I think you overcome that, you're gonna come out pretty darn good. Pretty darn good. Give me just a minute, y'all. I'm gonna Wendy, by the way, you are up next. By the way, after Angel, held the year after Angel, when I update the list on here, I will put you after Angel, and then after Heldy is Stephanie. And then Michelle just booked. So Michelle H will be after Stephanie. And when I update, y'all will see that up there, okay? Oh, Lubna just booked after Stephanie. All right. I do have your thing. So before Michelle, let me just update these. I got too many that have added. I'll just update it real quick because it's too hard for y'all to remember. It's too hard for me to remember. So, but anyhow, hold on a minute. I need to give me just 1 minute. All right. Now I'm sorry. My daughter's on the road, y'all. She's on her way here. She's coming for the holidays. Hey Angel, how are you? All right, let me update real quick. Hold on a minute. Wendy is up first now on the list. Lori, then Jessica T, then Anastasia, then Victoria, then Angel, then Heldy, then Stephanie S, then Lubna, and then Michelle. What is Michelle's okay, H. Sometimes I have more than one Michelle, so I do get excited when that girl comes to town, right? All right. Let me get a sip of water and then we are going to read for you, Wendy Pooh. What's up? Where's Wendy? Are you here? Let's go find Wendy's question. Why is my mom treating me so badly and being so stubborn? Well, let's see if we can pick up the energies there. Let's see, Miss Wendy. Hey, Rebecca. Well, good morning to you, love bug. Thank you for popping in as always. Thank you, Ashmita. All right. Now, what's going on with Wendy's mom? What's going on with Wendy's mom? Wendy, you're right near me. Wendy, you are near me. I don't want to say where you are because I don't want to blow your identity or whatever, your privacy. But you're not far from me. I don't want to say too much, but like, yeah. Anyway, I don't know if Wendy. Oh, there you are. Hey, Patty Cake. Okay. Do you mind me saying what city you're in, Patty Cake? Can I talk about it? I don't want to say it without saying so, but just say, and I'll just because if so, we got to rag on each other a little bit, like in fun. I know we could hang out, especially the Saturday after Thanksgiving, and we'll just leave it right there, right? It's going to be interesting in your town. That's all I'm going to say. All right. Enough said, right? Okay, I gotcha. By the way, you'll laugh. And I know I'm taking a quick break. This also helps me to rejuvenate. So y'all just be patient with me. But Wendy, as you know, my daughter's a freshman at Alabama. Her cousin is 5 weeks older than her. They are very, very close and have been their entire life. And her cousin, that's 5 weeks older than her, is a freshman at Auburn. And they are just like in fun, ragging each other back and forth, right? And it is just so funny. But like, and they're going to watch the game together Saturday. She's going over to her cousin's house to watch the game. They're both going to be in town for the holiday. And so anyway, I just thought you'd get a kick out of that. There you go. All right. All right, let's get to reading. What's going on with Wendy's mom? 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 Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. What's going on with Wendy's mom? To get on the list, there is a link at the top of the chat, Solitary Mystic, and you click on that link and follow the prompts and put the question in and make payment there. All right, what's going on with Patty's mom? What's going on with Patty's mom? I have not read for you yet, Angel. You're on the list, though. What's going on with Wendy's mom? What's going on with Wendy's mom? Here we go. Ace of Swords, Eight of Pentacles, Four of Swords. She's a... Okay, here's what I feel like. Your mother is stressed out and exhausted. I don't know if she's been working hard, but she's stressed out about something here. And there's something that she's very invested in that's got her attention. I don't know if there's family that she's paying attention to or work or something. It's like there is something that has happened here. Ace of Swords, there is some kind of truth that she has seen. She's invested in this, but at the same time exhausted. Let's see if I can get a little bit more on why she's so exhausted. Let's see. Let's see what I can find out. Seven of Swords in reverse. She has found out something. Five of Cups in reverse. There's something here she's found out that she's not happy about. Page of Pentacles in the reverse. You know what? I feel like there is something that she has learned about a family member, maybe you, maybe somebody else, possibly a child, or there is a lie that has come out. Okay. Could be, or she may feel like she's been lied to. She may feel like you have done something deceptive. I don't know, but, or somebody has, and she's got to be in her bonnet. And that's why I don't think this is you necessarily here. You know, she wants things to work out. She's mad about something, though. She's angry about something, and she's exhausted by it. And to be honest, it's something that she's struggling to get past. She's struggling. She wants to get past it, but she's struggling to get past it. I'm not sure who she's found this out about, you or somebody else. What I'm going to do is this, Wendy. I'm going to pull again, and I'm going to ask for her energies towards you, if this is towards you. And this will tell me if this is you or someone else. Let's take a look. Let's take a look. Let's see what we can find out. Everybody that has paid thus far, Solitary Mystic, is showing on this list right here. If you do not see your name here, then I have not received payment from you. Okay. That's updated. That's updated as the last one that I've received. All right, Wendy, let's get your mother's true feelings towards you, thoughts and feelings towards you. That's what I want to do. All right. Four of Cups, Knight of Pentacles, Eight of Swords. She's worried about you, but at the same time, she doesn't know what to do. She wants to talk to you, though. She wants to open communication. She wants peace between you two. She may feel like you're ignoring her. She feels like things are stagnant right now, but I think she wants to make peace with you. She wants to talk to you. She feels like things are cold. She may feel like you're not emotional towards her or expressive. I think she feels like you don't love her. I'm going to be honest with you. Four of Cups here, King of Cups in reverse. Knight of Pentacles. She wants things to work out. She's worried about this, believe it or not. She's very worried about this. And the thing is, she wants to talk. She actually wants to open up to you. Two of Swords in reverse. That's a card of kind of removing blockages. Can be making peace. That's what she wants. I think she wants to talk to you. I think she actually wants to talk to you. Wheel of Fortune. She definitely wants this thing to start back up on a good thing. All right. If that makes sense. All right. That's what I got. That's what I got. Yeah, Brittany, I have to do it through my website. It has to go through those channels. Okay, I can't have stuff coming from multiple directions. And people have asked me that a lot. And I know I love you to death. I appreciate you. But I just can't. I just can't. It's got to be that way. It's got to be that way. Because I would have a freaking nightmare. Trust and believe it is hard to keep up with as it is. Right? If that makes sense. I will look and see. Solitary Mystic. I need to know what name you would have used on the order. If you can tell me what name, I can double check and see if it is here. Solitary Mystic. If you can tell me the name. Thanks, Brittany. But yeah, I can let you know if I have gotten it. And another thing that you can double check is on your end. You can see if it came out of the account that you paid it out of. So there's two ways, right? Yeah, I do not have a payment from a Tatiana G. I can tell you that right now. I do not. So I don't know. I don't think it went all the way through. Okay. All right. Let's see here. That was Wendy, which is patty cake. All right. And Roll Tide War Eagle patty cake. All right. Next up is Lori. Next up is Lori. Hello, Lori. Let's see. I'll double check. No, I do not. All right. Let's go to Lori. Hello. My name is Lori D. Virgo Sun, Moon in Libra, Pisces rising. Okay. I would like to know if my boyfriend of 5 years, Kelvin the Cancer, is the right one for me. Will we get married? Let's look at the energies of whether or not this thing is going to be lasting. All right, let's take a look. Let's take a look for Lori and see if this connection between her and Kelvin energetically looks like it would be lasting. Let's take a look, Lori. Let's take a look. Here we go. Let's look at this connection between Lori and Kelvin and see if this looks like it would be lasting. Let's take a look. Would this connection be lasting? Would there be long-term commitment? Would it be lasting? Page of Cups in the reverse, Hierophant in reverse. No. Queen of Cups in reverse. No. I get that I get that Kelvin may even be a commitment phobe. Hierophant is the marriage card. It has come out in the reverse. Page of Cups in the reverse. Okay. Pages are messengers. They express emotions when they're in the upright. Page of Cups. But no. Queen of Cups in reverse can speak to emotional immaturity, emotionally unavailable, lack of emotion. Okay. But the telltale one here is this right here. All right. That's the telltale one. This is the one card that would tell me marriage or not, literally, in the entire deck. And it's crazy that this card actually came out. All right. So I do not feel like it's going to last. And I'm not even sure that this Leo is actually even emotionally invested. I'm going to pick up the Leo's feelings for you real quick, Lori. But I don't feel like it's going to last. I don't feel like there will be marriage. Okay. If that makes sense. Let's see what we have here. The Emperor. Page of Pentacles in the reverse, Ace of Cups in the reverse. Just really not wanting to take this to the next level. And I do not see emotion. I do not. I do not. That's what I got. Not really. There you go. There you go. I'm sorry, Lori. I know that probably was tough, but that's what I got. And you've got 5 years invested with this Leo. That's a long time to wait on something to come through. All right. Let me check and see. I got another order. That may be you. That is you. That is you, Tatiana. I got you now, love bug. I got you. And you are after Michelle. And when I update my list, you'll be when I redo the list there, and I'll redo it in a couple of minutes. Okay. You will be after Michelle. Okay. All right. I got you, love. All right. Well, thank you, Blair. All right, who is up next? Jessica T. Miss Jessica. Hi, Karen. Leo Sun, Libra Moon. Okay. Currently in a dull rut. So I'd love some general info on what I might have coming up. Okay. Now, Jessica, are you here? Oh, really? It makes total sense. Oh, wow. So, Jessica, I have a question for you. If you are here, because you mentioned you're in a rut, you kind of want to know what to expect. Do you want something general or romance related or just general? So, just make sure that I read right for you, whether I'm reading for what might be coming up in romance or just general. I mean, romance may come up in a general, but it may not, right? Generals tend to go more internal. I don't know. It's just the way that a lot of times, right? A lot of times those things can go really internal, if that makes sense. Dealer's choice. You're going to put this back on me, huh, JT? All right. I got you. All right. Let's see here. What can Jessica expect going forward? And is there anything that she needs to know? What can JT expect going forward? And is there anything she needs to know? Let's take a look. What can JT expect? I'm dying right now. All right, here we go. What can Jessica expect going forward? And is there anything that she needs to know? Let's take a look. Six of Wands, Queen of Cups in reverse, Strength in reverse. I get, okay, so what I get is I see some success here, but at the same time, I still feel like you're going to be drained. And I'm not sure that's, or blah, the Strength in reverse. And I almost feel like, why do I get, okay, I feel like you're going to have some success externally, but I still feel like that you're still going to feel blah. And so what that tells me is that blah feeling. Let's see. Why is that? Hang on a minute. Why is that? What does Jessica needs to know to fix this? The Fool card. Two of Wands. Okay. Here's what I'm getting, Jessica. This is kind of crazy, but okay. The Fool card in the upright as an advice card. And that's what just struck me that I need to tell you. I think what you need to do, based on my cards, what would maybe get you out of this rut, believe it or not, is, all right, the Fool is a card. The advice is not to take life so seriously. That's the literal advice. So what I'm getting is this. I think that what would help you, maybe getting out and having some fun, doing some things to lighten your mood, like literally, watching funny stuff, okay, or humor or something of that nature, things to kind of lighten your mood. The other thing is just in general, and I think there's maybe some hesitancy to do that. And I'm kind of getting, don't take life so seriously. You don't have to always be, and this coming from me because I'm so serious sometimes, but I can be a jokester. And I do think that just lightening up and having fun and maybe getting out with friends would help you. What I'm getting is change up your routines, and get out with friends. And even at home, if you're, by yourself or whatever, watch some ridiculously, unintelligent humor like I do, Medea, right? I mean, I know that sounds crazy, but I think that's gonna bring you some balance back, right? I think that's gonna bring you some balance back, right? We're on Jessica right now, Angel. All right. I don't know if this is making any sense to you or not, JT. I feel like you've got some success coming to you in the area, maybe of career or recognition. Okay. Another thing I'm saying is just getting out there and being seen and being visible. Okay. And intermingling. Okay. All right. If that makes sense. Alvina, what name did you book under? What name did you book under? Because I don't have an Alvina on my list. Okay. So if you have booked, I need to know the name. that you booked under. I don't know if this makes any sense or not, but I'm kind of getting not to take life so seriously. Do some things that are funny, watch some funny stuff, get out and have some lighthearted fun, whatever that might be. Don't do anything vandalize. Don't vandalize anything. What else does she need to know? What else does she need to know? What else does JT need to know? Hang on just a second. Anything else here? Hanged man, it will pass. Okay. Another thing that I'm getting is this. There's something here. Okay. Two things. One, I think you need to bring some balance into your life and get out and lighten your mood. Yes. The other thing is this. There's a reason you're parked in this energy. There's a reason and you're not seeing it yet. Be patient. I think there is something here. Like a lot of time, I know in my own journey, a lot of times when I feel stuck and I don't know why, it's very frustrating. But when I relax, a lot of times I'll get the lesson that I need. And sometimes the humor and the lightening up will help you to relax and not be so stressed about it. And then you won't be kind of like, I want to go to the next stage of my life. I'm bored. I'm in a doldrum, right? And then boom, you'll have that breakthrough. So I'm getting literally relax. Don't fight this. Surrender to it. If that makes sense. Okay. So yeah, two different things. All right. Next up is Anastasia. All right, here we go. Alvina, these are not general readings. These are paid mini readings for any and all signs, okay? So, yeah, surrender to the block, unfortunately. I know, it sucks. It sucks. But just surrender to the fact that things aren't happening. This is hard for me. Surrender to the facts that things that are not happening as quickly as you would like. And that's hard. I know it is. I know it is. All right, let's go to, I believe Anastasia is after. Yep. And then Victoria is after that. And then Angel. So Angel, you have a couple of more people in front of you. Okay. All right. Well, that's true, JT. It is better than bad situations, right? You're not wrong. Okay. Yeah, I know, Anastasia. Now I know what she wants. Okay, let's check in on the Cancer. Let's check in on the Cancer for you. All right, here we go. What's going on with the Cancer right now? Thoughts, feelings, and intentions towards Anastasia from the Cancer, please. Thoughts, feelings, and intentions from the Cancer towards Anastasia. Thoughts, feelings, and intentions towards Anastasia from this Cancer. Thoughts, feelings, and intentions from this Cancer towards Anastasia. Star in reverse. Why? Ace of Cups in the reverse. King of Wands. Why is this Star in the reverse? Why is your Cancer in the blues? I think they want to do something, but not right now. They got it on hold. Ace of Cups in reverse. What's going on with the Star in reverse? Why is the Cancer in the blues? Why is the Cancer feeling like, let's see here, kind of wanting something to happen with the King of Wands here for sure. Attracted to you. The Emperor, Three of Cups, Knight of Pentacles. Okay, I feel like this. The Cancer is, I don't know what's going on with this Cancer, but for some reason, this Cancer is in the blues. But I do feel like that what the Cancer plans to do about it is to take control of the situation with the Emperor card. They're going to do something here. I don't know if they're going to do something to break up their routine. That's kind of what I'm getting here. I'm taking the bull by the horns. That's kind of what a King of Wands would do. And I know you're dealing with a water sign, but we can embody all of those energies here. And I feel like that this Cancer is actually going to take, yeah, this Cancer is going to make moves towards you. Three of Cups, Knight of Pentacles. These are in the upright. Three of Wands, okay? But I think this Cancer may have been feeling stagnant or like not themselves, okay? Kind of feeling a bit of unstableness. But I think this Cancer is going to get the groove back. And I do feel like this Cancer will come towards you. And I know I keep saying that, but they do, right? But that's what I'm seeing. Can I tell you something? Where is Anastasia? Where's she at? I don't know if she's here. Or she pops in and out sometimes. I know that. She'll come back and check. I know that. For future reference, Anastasia, can I tell you that this Cancer is hard to read for? This Cancer is a tough nut to crack. My question to you is, where is the Scorpio placement? Oh, you're here? Okay. Where is the Scorpio placement in this Cancer's chart? I want to fucking know. I'm like, man, why is that? This Cancer does not, this Cancer is tough to crack. I struggle. I mean, like I can pick up the Cancer's energy, but it's like there's such an element of, I don't want you to know. I don't want you to know how I feel when I try to tap into this Cancer's energy. What is going on with that, right? This Cancer is, and I don't mind, you know that, but like I just thought you would find that interesting, Anastasia, and I'd love to hear your take on that. All right. Let's go to Victoria. Okay. I gotcha. That's why you have such a cheeky sense of humor because of your Scorpio moon. That's wild. Man. That's crazy. Now, Scorpio is ruled by Pluto. All right, let's go to Victoria. Hi, Victoria. What's up? Cole's current feelings. Recently, earlier found out, that he lied, but last night I got a message from him apologizing for not treating me right, not being a good person. Haven't heard from him since. We're both Scorpios. Oh my gosh, speaking of Scorpios, right? Let's get Cole's current feelings. Cole's current feelings. All right, here we go. Here we go. Pluto and Scorpio. Pluto is the ruling planet for Scorpio, right? It's just at home there. What house? Well, what's your rising? Yeah, well, I don't know if you know the house, but anyway. All right, let's read for Victoria. Cole's feelings right now towards Victoria. Cole's feelings right now towards Victoria. Cole's feelings towards Victoria. Cole's feelings towards Victoria. Cole's feelings towards Victoria. Cole's feelings towards Victoria. Eight of Wands, he wants to talk. Two of Pentacles, he wants to talk, but ultimately he doesn't know what he wants to do. Knight of Swords in reverse. You know what? I think he will reach out to you, but you know what? I'm not sure he's still going to be honest with you, love. Knight of Swords is a liar when it's in the reverse. Sometimes it's somebody that tells you what they think you want to hear. Knight of Swords, why are you in the reverse? I've got some indecision here. Two of Pentacles, that can be a card of juggling, tap dancing, singing a song, right? Page of Pentacles in reverse, Queen of Cups in reverse. This motherfucker's a liar still. He's not going to tell you the truth. He's going to reach out to you. He may want some sex with that Eight of Wands, but I don't think he's going to tell you the truth. I don't think he's going to tell you the truth. I think he's going to be, I got two cards that's telling me he's going to continue to lie. And the Queen of Cups is here in the reverse. Magician in reverse, that's a manipulative person. Somebody very manipulative. I think he's going, you know what? I think he'll reach out. I think he may try to tell you whatever it takes to. I get that his main motivation may be sex. I've got yet another card of lying. And let me tell you, I've got 7 cards here. 3 of them are liars. 1 of them is manipulative. 1 of them is indecision, juggling, tap dancing. 1 of them is cold, manipulative as well. And then I've got a card of 8 of Wands. That's communication, but it can be sex. You're not wrong. I'm so sorry, Victoria. I'm so sorry. I hate that for you. You deserve somebody to be honest with you. Yeah, I think that's probably a good tack to take, Victoria. And I will tell you this: when you have emotion, that makes it harder to stand your ground. And I will be, and you as a Scorpio, and I say this with love, Scorpios can be quite persuasive. And in their lower, I love Scorpio energy beyond words. I hope y'all know that. Victoria, you've been watching me enough time. You know I have a heart for Scorpios. But that being said, I know the low side of a Scorpio. And when a Scorpio is being a douche canoe, they can be the most manipulative people that you've ever dealt with and very persuasive, right? And can be controlling. But I can also say that Scorpios can be some of the most amazing people on the planet too. They are such a vast difference in a low vibrational Scorpio and a Scorpio that's really got their ish together, right? That's true for my sign too. Look, Geminis can be a hot mess, right? So I don't want you to think that I in any way was trashing Scorpios. This is just some of the challenges associated with Scorpio energy, right? Okay. All right, if that makes sense. Next up is Angel. Hey, Michelle, how you doing? Angel, it is finally your verbal power. Oh, wow. It's two fixed signs, and yeah, you get that Pluto energy going back and forth. Woo! I know. I bet. I bet. I bet it was tough. But Anastasia, what I was thinking about whenever you were talking about Pluto, you've got Pluto in your Scorpio. That just really magnifies the intensity of that energy even more, right? If that makes sense. Next up is Angel. Angel is a Pisces. Muna is a Pisces male. Okay. Angel says, please, I'd like to know Muna's feelings towards me and if we'll reconcile or if he's interested in someone else. Let's see what the cards tell us, Angel. Let's see what we can find out. Let's see what we can find out, sweetheart. Wow. Okay. So I bet you can be seen. So that's kind of like a marriage between Gemini energy and Scorpio energy there with your third house, with what's going on there, because you've got Scorpio as your third house, and then Gemini is ruling the third house. You've got Pluto. I bet you can be very intense in your communication when you want to be. Or maybe even you may have been seen as being very direct and abrupt in your communication style sometimes. I don't know. You'll have to tell me if I'm right. That's just off the cuff. I'm not an astrologer, but that's my take. Anyway, let's read for you, Angel. Let's see what we can find out with your Pisces here. Moon of the Pisces towards you. The feelings and intentions of Muna towards Angel. The feelings and intentions of Muna towards Angel the Pisces. Muna the Pisces toward Angel the Pisces. Is there an intent to reconcile? What are the feelings, intentions? Let's see what we can find out. Let's see here. Moon of the Pisces towards Angel the Pisces. I have the Queen of Swords in the reverse. I have the Seven of Pentacles and the Ten of Wands in reverse. There's investment here. Queen of Swords in reverse. This Pisces is, I believe, holding a grudge, but at the same time invested, but not really wanting to work on things with the Ten of Wands in the reverse. There's investment here, and it's kind of like, I'm going to have to get a little bit of clarity on the Seven of Pentacles and where it may lead down the road. But there's kind of this Eight of Wands. Okay, yeah. All right. But then the Two of Pentacles here. Ace of Swords. Okay. Here's what I feel like. I do not feel as though I do not see an opportunity to reconcile. I do see communication. All right. But I also, and I see some honesty being given. I think this person is going to be honest with you. And I don't think it's going to be immediate. I think it's going to be down the road after there is some cooling off, maybe, or something of that nature. That Two of Pentacles is a card of indecision and possibly interest in another person. I'm going to clarify this Two of Pentacles for you because I know you had kind of wanted to know if there might be someone else. So we're going to see if that is why that's here. But there's definitely some indecision. Yeah, I think there's I don't know if there's someone in this Pisces life now, but I do feel like that this Pisces is wanting to go in another direction. And there may be already somebody here. Okay. And I don't feel like this Pisces is going to rebuild with you. Yeah. 10 of Pentacles in reverse, Empress in reverse. I think there'll be some communication. Okay. But I don't think it's anytime soon. But I do not feel like there will be a reconciliation offer. That's what I got. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Thank you, Victoria. I'm going to update the list real quick, okay? Make sure I've got everybody. Okay, here we go. All right, here we go. Next up is Heldy, then Stephanie. You are welcome. And I'm sorry it didn't go so well, but Lubna, Michelle, H, and then Tatiana. All right. Let's see there. There we go. All right. Yep, next up is Heldy. All right. Yes, what Jason said. Look after you. I like that. Look after you. Time to do some healing, sweetheart. Okay, Heldy, here we go. Thank y'all for being patient, by the way. Heldy is a Scorpio. All these Scorpios around me tonight. That is so fun. That is so cool. Here we go. So what I'm going to do, okay, so I'm going to read your question. I'm a Scorpio girl, and I met an older boy who is a Taurus. We've had a few dates, and he has put a lot of effort into it. I'm confused about my own thoughts and feelings. I might have hurt this connection. Are we meant to last a lifetime? All right, so I'm going to be honest with you. What I want to read for is the energies of whether or not this thing could be lasting. I'm going to rephrase your question just a little bit. Paul the Taurus. Oh, that's fine. That's fine. I'm going to rephrase your question just a little bit and look at the energies around whether or not this thing could be lasting. All right. That's what I want to do. Hey, Megan, what's up? All right. For Paul the Taurus and Heldy the Scorpio, what are the energies around this thing as far as being lasting? What are the energies around this thing as far as it being lasting? What are the energies around this thing as far as it being lasting? Let's take a look. What are the energies here as far as this thing being lasting? Let's take a look. Hang on. All right, here we go. Strength in reverse, Ace of Pentacles, Seven of Swords in the reverse. This is kind of interesting because I feel as though I do feel like there's some good energies around here, around this thing. Why is the Seven of Swords here in reverse? I almost wonder. Right now, I think that there's an energy of feeling drained, like something has taken the wind out of the sails here. But I see a new start with the Ace of Pentacles here, an uptick. But the Seven of Swords is here in the reverse. It may be that somebody here needs to apologize or express regret about something. Seven of Swords in reverse. Somebody feels regret or remorse or guilt. Let's see what that's about. Seven of Swords, why are you here in the reverse? Knight of Swords in the reverse. 10 of Wands in the reverse. The World in reverse. Okay, so I feel like that you are them. And you had made the comment you feel like you did something to kind of mess this up. I feel like maybe something was miscommunicated or misunderstood, or you may feel like you misspoke and you didn't clarify yourself enough with what you were saying. And I feel as though that needs to be addressed. Okay. I feel like that is the thing. I feel like with the World in reverse, that's kind of like leaving somebody with more questions than answers or incomplete information. And the Knight of Swords in reverse, misunderstood. 10 of Wands in reverse. What that tells me is that what I got from that was that you may have spoke before you thought. Like, for example, you may have meant it one way and it came across another kind of thing. Maybe something of that nature. Or you may have spoken impulsively or kind of, you know what I mean? Said a little more than you mean to, or said it in a mean way. Could have been that. Okay. And I think you kind of did something, said this maybe on impulse. And I think what needs to happen, Hildy, is I think if you will perhaps bring this up and clarify and fill in the blanks for Paul and explain further, I think this hurdle can be overcome. And I think you guys could make a start. And the interesting thing about this is this. Really? Wow, that's exactly what happened. What I feel like is that the thing about this, all the aces are good, Hildy. All the aces are good. The thing that makes the Ace of Pentacles different is this. This is the only ace that when it comes up in the upright speaks to something having the potential to be lasting and stable. So I think this has kind of answered your question from that standpoint as well. I do think that when you guys get off on the right foot, okay, and you kind of clarify this thing, and maybe fill in the blanks, maybe express remorse for maybe misspeaking or something of that nature. I feel like that, I almost feel like that's going to strengthen the connection. I'm just saying, I feel like that is going to give an element of trust and stability to this thing. Aren't you dealing? Didn't you say he's a Taurus? Ah, okay. The reason that's important, Hildy, is this. I feel as though, I don't know if you've ever heard me talk about Taurian energy, Hildy, and I know you probably know about Tauruses too. I have a Taurus daughter, and I'll tell you what I have learned about Tauruses. Tauruses like stability. They like knowing where they stand. They like feeling like they have a place of emotional safety. Okay. And, just feeling like that what they're stepping on is solid, right? And so that's what I'm picking up here. And that's why this stability is so important. And I kind of think when you come back and you clarify this to your Taurus, I think that is going to give this Taurus a sense of reassurance. I like this for you, Hildy. I kind of like this connection. You got to keep us posted on this, Hildy. I like this connection for you. I think you can fix it. I think you can. I don't think this is beyond repair. I just think it takes some really open, transparent communication. I'm getting that too from some of the cards that I'm looking at. Okay. All right. Hey, Megan. I got somebody just booked. Oh, we got a couple. Oh, we got several. All right. So after Tatiana will be Megan. And then Tara, Terah. And then Vanessa Paris, right? All right, here we go. So next up is Stephanie S. I'm gonna update the list. Shell Bell, I have missed you. I'm so glad to see you. Gma and I were talking about missing you, and I'm glad you're here. Anyway, I just wanted to say that. So hi. Hi. All right. You're welcome, Hildy. Thank you as always. Let me update the list real quick. All right, let's see here. Megan, Tara, and Vanessa. All right. Let's put that up. There we go. We were talking, I guess your ears were, but I think we manifested you, Shell Bell. I think we manifested you. Don't you think so, G-Ma? I think we manifested Shell Bell. All right, let's go to Stephanie. Here we go. Here we go. The Bengals game. I hope your team is winning. Stephanie is a Sag. Okay. Amner's feelings and intentions. Okay, so you've asked 2 questions, but you paid for one. So we're going to read your first question. We're not going to read about Diana the Capricorn, but we are going to read for Amner's feelings and intentions toward you. So let's take a look, Stephanie. What are Amner's feelings and intentions towards Stephanie? Amner's feelings and intentions towards Stephanie. 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 Seven of Wands, Five of Pentacles in the reverse, Five of Wands in the reverse. So this is the thing. Stephanie, I feel like this person wants to come back around. This looks like a card of reconciliation. However, there's a lot of combative energy here. The Seven of Wands, a lot of defensiveness and being closed off emotionally. And the Five of Wands in reverse, it's like this person feels like there's an element of combativeness here. They don't want any drama. And so while they want to come back around, drama is the issue. Drama is the issue. Combativeness, maybe some drama and conflict that has been here in the past. The Moon card, yeah. Death card. Wow. Okay, so the Chariot in reverse. All right, so what I get is this. I do feel like this person would like to come back around, but the issue is this person feels like there's too much games, too much shadiness, too much conflict. And my major arcanas are telling me that even though they would like to come around or come back around because of the drama, the conflict, the unsure, the confusion, they just as soon call it a day. And I think their overall intention is not to do anything here, Stephanie. And that's what I'm picking up, that this thing is kind of done. All right. That's what I've got. I'm sorry. All right, let's go to what I feel like, Stephanie. Let me say this too. Let me also add this. I think there is the possibility that even if you did get together, I don't feel like it would last. I think it would stall out. I'm kind of picking up. Oh, you're welcome, Steph. Steph, is this an ex? Because I'm picking up that you guys are apart right now, is what I'm picking up, or that this person is acting distant, maybe pushing you away. If this is an ex, what I really am predicting with this thing is I think this person will come back around, but I think there will be some more shady behavior and confusion. And ultimately, I think it would end again. If they're not around, I think they would, I mean, if it's not an ex, I think that there is a desire to work on things. But ultimately, I feel like it's just going to end. You're not speaking. Okay, yeah. See, that's what my cards are telling me. This is an X, and that you're really asking like an X back question, because that's what my card have answered. And sometimes my cards will answer questions like that, and that's certainly. So I think there is a possibility that your ex will come back around, okay, and make some contact. I think there will be some conflict, and I think some confusion, conflict. And one is, well, I'd like to come back around, but this. And then I picked up this as like, look, even if I come back around, it's not going to last. Right. So that's what I've got. That's what I've got. So, if that makes any sense. All right. Hey, CC, how you doing? All right. Next up is Lubna. All right. Lubna says, my Libra's David, his feelings, intentions, and any reunion. So let's get David's overall feelings and intentions towards Lubna. David's overall feelings and intentions towards Lubna. Will there be any sort of reconciliation, reunion attempt? David toward Lubna. Let's take a look at David toward Lubna. David toward Lubna, please. David towards Lubna. David towards Lubna. Here we go. Nine of Swords in the reverse, Six of Wands, Seven of Cups. I do not think so. I think that he is trying to put this out of his mind and move forward. And I think, quite honestly, I'm getting an air of non-committal, trying to look at other options. Okay. Really thinking that they want to pursue other options. Lubna, I will look at this a little bit more. I think that David likes the attention he gets from you. Okay. But I don't have any emotional investment, and I really have an air of non-committal towards you and wanting to pursue. Yeah, Page of Cups in reverse. Okay, wanting to pursue other options. And I think there's a possibility that you may hear from him, but I don't think he's emotionally invested. I think he likes the attention. And I don't think he's being completely honest with you. Page of Cups in reverse. And it's like, I think there's an equal possibility whether or not you'll even hear from him or not. But even if you do, I don't feel like that he would make an offer or accept one from you. Okay, that's what the Four of Cups ultimately means, right? And the Seven of Cups is, can mean non-committal, looking at other options. Page of Cups in reverse, not emotionally invested. And not really being honest. Four of Cups is not emotionally invested as well. And then we have the Six of Wands. I like the attention. It feeds my ego. All right. Nine of Swords in reverse. I don't want to think about this anymore. I just kind of want to move on from it. All right. That's what I got. We just did one the other day, Anastasia. We did one last night, in fact. We went into deep, deep detail about houses and charts in the entire birth chart. We dug pretty deep for the members last night. We sure did. We had fun. Then we did that. That was an hour-long presentation. We were live for 4 hours, but we were running our mouth a lot after that. But the first hour is where the real meat is, right? But yeah, we did that on the members chat. We're talking about shadow work a lot, but we're also doing astrology. But last night we literally did birth charts for beginners, and we talked about literally houses and charts and all that stuff, right? Perfect Dark in the house. What's up? What's up? All right. Next up is Michelle. All right. Let's see what we got here, Michelle. Here we go. Okay, so Michelle, you asked 3 questions. How does my person feel about me? Will there be a shift in our relationship? When will there be a shift in our relationship? And I don't do time questions. That was in what you agreed to when you clicked on that. And then, do the people around me want what's best for me? So that I can't pull all 3 of those things in one question. So we're going to look at how your person feels toward you. We're going to pick the first question. How does Michelle's person feel towards Michelle? Let me just make double sure that you didn't pay for 3. No, you just paid for 1. Okay. How does Michelle's person feel towards her? How does Michelle's person feel towards Michelle? How does Michelle's person feel towards Michelle? What is Michelle's person's feelings towards her? Michelle's person's feelings toward her. Michelle's person's feelings toward her. Let's see here. Michelle's person's feelings towards her. Let's take a look. Michelle's person's feelings towards Michelle. Two of Pentacles, 10 of Swords in reverse, 6 of Swords in reverse. I'm getting that you and your person, maybe this is an ex, and they want to come back around, but they're real indecisive ultimately about whether or not to come back around. They are kind of stuck on you. They haven't moved on, but yet they're not really doing anything about it. Two of Pentacles. I think they're trying to make up their mind about what to do, whether or not to come back around, but there's a lot of thought of coming back around towards you. Why is this Two of Pentacles here? Why the indecision? Possible juggling. Why the indecision with the two of Pentacles here? Why the indecision here? Why the indecision here? Nine of Wands. Stressed out about this. Trying to make a decision. High Priestess in the reverse. They want to talk to you about it. Okay. So stability or family maybe is an issue. What I get is this. I get that this person would like to work things out, but there is something standing in the way. And as far as their emotion and their feelings towards you, and I've pulled quite a bit of cards, the only thing that would speak to feelings at all one way or the other would be the King of Cups in reverse, which is an absence of emotion. I think they're stuck on you for some reason, but I'm not sure why it is. There could be sexual attraction. It could also be for stability or family here. Yeah, there's a lot of sexual attraction between you two. Okay, there's a lot of sexual attraction. And I don't really get that this person has love for you. There's a lot of emotional immaturity here with the King of Cups in reverse, Michelle. All right. Yeah, Page of Pentacles in the reverse, Three of Swords in the reverse, King of Swords in the reverse. I just don't have any emotion for you. I don't have any feelings. And I get that this person really hasn't moved on from you, but yet is real indecisive about whether or not to come back around. And ultimately, I think that you will hear from this person for sex. And that's what I have. That's what I have. That's what I got. I got the link somewhere, G-Mom. I can put it up. Hang on a minute. Where is it? Hold on a minute. Well, thanks, Megan. I mean, it's really funny, y'all, but like my cards are blunt, if that makes any sense. It's like my cards can be so freaking blunt sometimes. It's like my card said, bitch, I said what I said. And I'm like, okay, I got to be, I can't say that, right? But yeah, but Tatiana, you are up next, love bug. Oh, I like that, Gmail. That's so cute. My cards can be a mess sometimes. These cards, I love these cards, this deck, the steampunk deck, but it's direct. I use this deck. I've been using this deck a good bit in my readings on YouTube sometimes too. On YouTube now. God. My general readings, right? I've been using that deck. I like reading that deck, especially Scorpio season, and it's a dark deck, but it's pretty. All right. Let's go to Tatiana. You are up finally, Tatiana. NAS, welcome. Whoop whoop. Hashtag Anastasia. Hashtag Anastasia. Okay, so Tatiana is an Aries and wants to know what is. Oh, well, thank you, Michelle. Thank you for that. I'm sorry, babe. I wish I had better for you, sweetie. Thank you, Anastasia. Welcome. Welcome to more of the crazy train. Right. All right. Here we go. All right. So Tatiana the Aries wants to know what is coming up in love. What can Tatiana expect in romance? What can Tatiana expect in romance, please? What can Tatiana expect in romance? What can Tatiana expect next in romance? Give me some insight. What might be coming towards Tatiana, please? Let's take a look and see what we can find out. Page of Swords, Knight of Pentacles, Nine of Pentacles. You know, I think somebody may come towards you, but I don't know that there's commitment here. I feel like there is somebody that's got their eye on you and they may move towards you. Okay, somebody may be watching your social media with the Page of Swords. We have a Knight of Pentacles, but then we have the Nine of Pentacles. I don't know if this, if you're going to commit to this or not. I don't know that this would be commitment. Okay, somebody here is going to say they just would. Somebody here is, there's an element of somebody wanting to remain single. I'm going to have to get a little bit of clarity on that. Yeah, Eight of Swords here. There's somebody here afraid of commitment that's coming towards you. Yeah. And it's not going to go anywhere. I'm going to tell you what it is. I'm going to tell you what the fears are about. Whoever this is coming towards you, and I don't really know if this is a past person or not, but I can find out in a minute. But what I do feel like is the issue is they are afraid of losing control, okay, of their life, themselves, losing their identity, okay, and maybe losing their stability, maybe even financial loss. And I think ultimately this person is afraid of commitment, afraid of that, afraid of losing control because of being committed in a relationship. So I kind of feel like your next person may be a bit non-committal and a bit fearful. I'm going to see if I can figure out if this is a past or a new person. It's not telling me if this is a past or a new person. And by the way, I did pull Aries energy here with the Emperor card. All right. That is where I kind of got the loss of control, because the Emperor is sometimes about control. Temperance card, the World card in reverse, Ten of Cups. This is somebody that I feel like you may have some history with the World card in reverse. This is also telling me that the problems, those fears need to be healed. The Temperance card. Okay. The Temperance card. And if you will heal those fears, or, you know, heal the thing that about you that's kind of attracting this to you, and do some inner work, the shadow work, okay, then down the road, you can manifest something that is successful. But right now, I think you're kind of struggling to attract somebody that will really see things through. And I think what it is, what the why that experience may be happening to you is to kind of get you to do some work on yourself, to get yourself vibrationally aligned with something that is more long term. Okay. But I think that right there, that unhealed wound that needs to be healed, is the blockage. Because I think right now what you're going to attract is somebody who is non-committal. And I don't think you want that, right? I don't think you want, none of us want that, right? So I think that's the issue here, love. I think that's the issue. And we go through a lot of that work. We talk about it in great detail in member chats. We do those weekly, right? If that makes sense. Right. Look at that blue star, Anastasia. Get on with your bad self. All right. That's what I got. Okay, next up is Megan. Hey, Megan. Where are we at? Do I need to update the list? Yeah, let me go ahead and do that. Oh, really? Oh, wow. Okay. Well, if you want, there's a real good way. We are doing the mechanics of shadow work very, very soon. And we've talked about it a lot already. It's something that is just, it's such a vast, vast topic that, you know, it's just something that we'll talk about ongoing and build on that. But there's, like, if you were to join, you would have access to all those past live streams that we've done. We don't always talk about shadow work. Sometimes we talk about astrology. We did the birth charts last night, but there will be a strong focus on shadow work and healing for sure. Hey, Sherry, how are you? All right, let me get a sip of water. All right, Miss Megan. Miss Megan. I'm a Taurus, he's a Leo. 2 fixed signs. Want to know Carlos's feelings and intentions with you. All right, let's see what we can find out. Let's see what we can find out. Well, thank you for that feedback, Solitary Mystic. By the way, I like your name. I'm going to get to you in a minute, Megan. Be patient with me. Solitary Mystic, you must be a solitary practitioner, and I am as well. I mean, I have practitioner friends, but I'm a solitary as well. So I like that screen name. That is cool AF. Solitary Mystic. That's cool AF. I am doing good, Sherry. Thank you. But yeah, that's a pretty cool screen name. Mystic. I love that. All right. Let's see, Megan. I'm a Taurus, he's a Leo. His feelings and intentions. Carlos's feelings and intentions towards Megan. Carlos's feelings and intentions towards Megan, please. Carlos's feelings and intentions towards Megan. 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 This Taurus Leo. Hangman. 5 of Wands in reverse. Empress. You know, I think this person wants to take their sweet time. I do think this person finds you attractive and thinks there is potential here. One thing that I'm getting is why do I get that they don't want drama? 5 of Wands in reverse. They may feel like there's some competition that they don't want to have to deal with, possibly. There's a lot of stagnancy associated with that Hangman here. Okay, this is going to take off. There's 8 of Wands, Ace of Cups. All right, so what I get is this. I feel like there is going to be this period of time between you guys where there's like a slow, it's going to feel stagnant. All right. I don't think it's that this person is not going to be around, Megan. I just feel as though it will come. Stagnant city. I do feel like it will come, but it's at a delay. But even the Ace of Cups in reverse, that can be a delay. Okay. 8 of Wands, though, that's what's right after that Ace of Cups in reverse. And let me just go through the 8 of Wands. The 8 of Wands, and it came up in the upright. That's a card of speedy action or I like the word sudden. Can we change that? Sudden communication or action after a delay. Okay. And I almost feel like that this Hangman, it's not a lack of investment. I want to get to know you really, really, really well. Let me go back and look at your question again, because I know you said it was you're a Taurus, he's a Leo. All right, fair enough. But there's a delay here. It's almost like he wants to make sure you guys have a vibe. I'm going to go another thing. I want to get a little bit more on this thing. He does see potential here with the Empress card. I will say that. For growth and expansion. But it's just at a big fat delay. I don't think it's off the table, though. What's the issue? He's afraid to commit. He's got some fears. And I'm going to tell you, his fears are related to something from his past. He'll overcome it. It's long distance. Okay, well, there. And see, that's that 8 of Wands. That's a distance card probably too as well, Megan. But he'll overcome it in a big way. But I think his fears have to do with some issues from his past of some things that went by the wayside. That's what I picked up on. Okay. Things that have happened in the past. He'll overcome it in a big way. That Wheel of Fortune, it'll pick up. That's what I feel. All right. After Vanessa is Christina. And then Pam booked. Hey, Pam. All right. Tara is up next. Oh, okay. I gotcha. Yeah, I think he's really wanting to take his time to make sure that you guys are going to get along and that yeah. That 5 of wands is like in the reverse is like I'm treading lightly, right? Like I really want to know. So that's what I've got. All right, let's update again. Up next is Tara. I love the way that Tara spells that, by the way. Vanessa, Christina, and Pamela. Okay. All right. Yeah, I pinned it. Okay. So let's go to Tara. Tara says, username TW. Okay. What are the romantic feelings and future for you and the Aries? Okay, let's take a look. What is the romantic future between Tara and this Aries? What is the romantic future between Tara and this Aries? What is the romantic future between Tara and this Aries? Let's take a look. Between Tara and this Aries. What is the romantic future between Tara and this Aries? Tara and this Aries. What is the romantic future here? What is the romantic future here? What is the romantic future here for Tara and this Aries? So I have the Ace of Swords, 10 of Cups, 7 of Cups. I feel like there will be a connection. I'm not sure that, I feel like there's going to be a bump in the road, though. I feel like there's going to be a commitment, possibly a long-term commitment, but I feel like there is possibly a bump in the road, and I want to know what this 7 of Cups is about. Hang on just a second. It feels chaotic, but 7 of Cups, why are you here? It looks like a start with some strong communication and then commitment that's pretty serious. But then we hit this bump in the road. Temperance, things kind of slow down. I don't know that this is going to last. I see a long-term commitment followed by something kind of falling apart. Temperance, the World card in reverse, 10 of Wands in reverse. I think somebody's going to give up on this thing. That's the 7 of Cups and give up on this thing and throw in the towel. I'm not sure why that is, but I get some misgivings here. Maybe some old chapters that are not really having been dealt with between you two, or a person that's wounded this person before you that is causing the issue. Wheel of Fortune followed by Page of Pentacles here in the reverse, followed by the Star card, followed by the Empress in the reverse. What I get is the one big fat roller coaster ride. In and out, in and out, in and out, in and out. A very, very in and out energy between you two. I do not see anything that is stable. I think you guys will make serious commitment and then fall apart, and then make serious commitment and then fall apart, and then make serious commitment and fall apart. And this looks like an emotional roller coaster to me. That's the energy that I'm getting here, Tara. That's the energy that I'm getting here. And I don't know why that is, but that's what I have. That's what I have. Right. So it looks very tumultuous until somebody decides to give up on it completely and say, I can't take this anymore. Right. That's what I see. All right. Let's go to Vanessa. Vanessa asks, If the Leo man is not interested, why does he keep contacting me, calling and testing? Why did he start this? Okay, let's find out what his motivation is for reaching out to you. You're welcome, TW. What is this Leo's motivation for reaching out to Vanessa? What is this Leo's motivation for reaching out to Vanessa? What is the Leo's motivation for reaching out to Vanessa, please? What is the Leo's motivation for reaching out to Vanessa? Three of Cups, the Fool card, the Ace of Cups in reverse, Three of Wands in reverse. I feel like this. I feel like he wants to be seen with you. Three of Cups, out and about. I do think that he may make an offer. I think he may later retract it and turn his back on this. And I've got third-party energy here. I almost feel like he's trying to get you out in public and put you on his arm, perhaps as a flex or to make a person jealous. That's the energy that I'm getting here. I feel like there is a possibility there's a third party. I do see him ultimately turning his back on this. I think he feels like you're a lot of fun here with the Three of Cups. That's another thing. You know, that's kind of a party. I'm going to clarify this Three of Wands a little bit. That's in the reverse here. The Moon card, yeah. There's lies and deception. He's not going to stick around. Five of Cups in reverse. I told you he was going to turn his back. Look, Four of Wands in reverse. He don't plan to stay. And I feel like it's a flex or either a good time or both. Yep, sex is here as well. Eight of Wands here, okay? My cards are telling me you're going to find out about this. The real reason. You're going to find out what he's hiding. And he is hiding something with that Moon card. I'm going to tell you that right now. He will ask you to take a leap of faith with him. I do feel that way. He absolutely will. And then he's going to back out. And I think I really feel like, yeah, it's going to hit a stagnant point. And I really feel like, yeah, he's got investment elsewhere. That's what I'm getting here. That's what I'm getting, Vanessa. That's, I believe, what his motivation is. That's what I feel. Look, and sex. Again, bottom of the deck, right? That's what I got. All right. Up next is Christina. And Christina is a Cancer Sun and Venus. By the way, I'm a Cancer Venus as well, Christina, if you didn't know that. Virgo rising and Capricorn moon. I'm a Capricorn moon. That's a tough moon placement, by the way. Wanted to know what is coming in love and romance. Let's see what we can find out for you, love. What is this? Let me get rid of this. Hold on a minute. Lord. Why have I got all these windows open? Good Lord. All right. Let me go back and read that again. What is coming for Christina in love and romance? Let's take a look. Here we go, Christina. Where you at? Here we go. Here we go. All right. What is coming for Christina next in love and romance? What is coming with Christina next in love and romance? What is coming for Christina next in love and romance? What can Christina expect next in love and romance? So the Star card, the Nine of Swords in reverse, Seven of Cups. Okay, so what I feel like the universe is saying to you is this. Right now, you do have the ability to manifest options, okay? And I feel like you may have some options around you. I don't know if you're exactly satisfied with those or not, but I kind of feel like that there is going to be a renewed sense of optimism, perhaps after some healing. The Star card is a card about healing. I want to get the Seven of Cups. I want to dig into that a little bit because I do feel like there will be multiple options here. I I want to get a little bit more on this for you, Christina, before I speak too soon. I do know that there's multiple options that are going to be around you. Ace of Wands here, Two of Wands in reverse. I feel like there is something that could be sex-based that would be non-committal, possibly draining. That's one. And the King of Cups in reverse, Temperance card. I'm getting cards that's screaming here that right now the options that are going to be coming around you are going to be people that might not be emotionally mature, possibly sex-based. But I'm going to tell you, I've got three major arcanas here on the board. Two of them are telling me to tell you to take a break from romance and heal and do shadow work. All right. And one of them was the first card out. Okay. The other card here is telling me that you're in a place where you're too vulnerable and you need to get your groove back, taking a break from romance and healing. Okay. And kind of getting out of your head a little bit about romance too. All right. And really becoming more comfortable being single, because that is going to put you in a much more powerful place to attract things that would last. I do have a pregnancy card on these options as well. FYI. But that's what I've got here. And I think this is a very, because these are the major arcanas here, I've got a very strong suggestion from the universe that healing would be good, doing some shadow work to work on raising your vibration so that you attract better romantic opportunities. Okay. That's where we really attract from, is our shadow, which is our subconscious. Okay. That's where the unhealed wounds are that we've not really processed and worked through. And I feel like the universe is kind of saying that until you do this, you might be continuing to attract people that are not exactly going to be what you would like. Okay. Okay. If that makes sense. All right. That's what I got. That's what I got. Next up is Pamela. Yeah, I know, right, Christina? Yeah, that would be a rough situation. Hey, Pamela, how you doing? What's up? Give me just a minute, y'all. Can I do a couple of things? Can I see where my daughter is real quick? She's traveling right now. She's on her way here for the Thanksgiving holiday. And I just want to check on her and see where she is. I want to look at my little Life 360 and see where my baby is. Let's see where she is. Where you at? Oh, she's got a long way to go. If I'm reading this right. God, why is she so late? Jessica, I just got your notification. Why is she so late leaving? Oh my God. Y'all give me just a minute. Hang on a minute. Pamela, can you by the way, Jessica Page, I just got your thing, okay? And I'm going to put you on the list. You are after Pamela. Pamela's up next. Give me a minute. Give me just a minute. All right. Give me just All right. Sorry, y'all. Thank you so much for being patient with me. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I got you, Jessica, on our list here. All right, but let's she's fine. They just left late. They went and ate afterwards. Well, I know y'all don't know that, but they had a thing they had to go to at 5:30 that lasted like an hour, and then they went and ate afterwards. So they ain't gonna get here for probably another 3 hours, and that's fine. She'll be fine. She's with her boyfriend, by the way, so they're fine. She ain't by herself, right? So she's all right. I just want to make sure everything was all right. All right, go. Let's go, Pamela. All right. So Pamela says, is there any love coming my way? Will I meet someone soon? Let's find out, Miss Pam. Let's see what we can find out, sweetheart. What you say, Mominator? It's true, Anastasia. It's true. All right, here we go. What's around, Pam, romance-wise? What is around, Pamela, romance-wise? Anything coming in? Anything coming in right now? What do we see energetically around Pamela? Hang on. Is there anything around Pamela? Is there anything romantically around Pamela coming in? What do the energies look like? 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 I think things are at a delay right now. Ace of Swords is in the reverse. Hierophant's in the reverse. Eight of Swords. Why do I get that you're up in your head and you're focused on it, Pamela? The Ace of Swords can be a delay. Carolina, stop. And I feel like maybe there's something you're not seeing about manifesting something. Why do I get that you're up in your head and focused on this? Like you're real focused on it. Eight of Swords. Like, why is this not happening yet? But there's something you're not seeing. Ace of Swords. Why are you in the reverse? Four of Wands. Be content where you are. Be content where you are. That's the issue. You got to be content being single. Four of Wands. It will come, but it's at a delay. Big delay. Eight of Wands in reverse. There's a delay. There's a blockage here. I think it is being happy where you are that is the issue, and not being up in your head and energetically so focused on it. I think that's blocking it, Pamela. I think it will come, and I think a long-term relationship will come with the Four of Wands. And I think that is the blockage, is being so heavily focused on it energetically. I think if you will pull your energy back away from worrying about romance. And I know this sounds crazy. That will pull the energy towards you and focus on you. Bring your energy in towards you, living your best life, doing your thing, pursuing your hobbies, careers, goals, all that sort of thing. And energetically, don't think about it. Just let it come when it comes, right? Just let it come when it comes. Okay, if that makes sense. That Eight of Swords tells me that you're up in your head about this, that you're focused on it very heavily energetically, maybe more so than you may even realize. Six of Wands. You're going to get some, yeah, okay. I think when you break that cycle, that overthinking and overfocus cycle, Pamela, I think that's going to be the ticket. You'll move past that, the Five of Cups in reverse, and you'll have success, and you'll start getting some attention and some potentials. Okay. That's, yeah. Holy shit. Will you ever? That's confirming that Four of Wands that I got. You will. I think that's the issue. I think this is not, this is kind of, it's not the hardest fix I've ever seen, Pamela. Let me just put it to you that way. It's something you need to work on, okay? But I don't think it's as hard as some of the things that I have read for people that's blocking romance. This is not as hard. It will require some work on your part, okay? But it's not as hard as deep. And there may be some shadow work on this thing because ultimately, now what may be happening, Pam, let me just go back. What may be happening here is the reason I want you to ask yourself why you're focused on it. Because if you're focused on it because you have an external need for validation, or you feel like you need that in order to be happy or feel better about yourself or what have you, now that can point to some deep things that do need to be dealt with doing shadow work. Okay. So it kind of depends on why you're up in your head. That's another thing. All right. That's another thing. And that's going to require some deep energy work on your part to figure out why you may be so focused on it. Exactly. Yes, Pamela. That's it. Yes. It's when we don't focus on it that they come out of the woodworks, right? You know, have y'all ever noticed, when you're single, sometimes you don't have a lot of things going on. And then when you get with somebody, suddenly everybody's interested in you. And it's because you've moved your energy and you're no longer focused on looking for a person, right? It's literally that you've pulled that energy back, right? And that's kind of exactly what, your own experiences, right, are illustrating there, if that makes sense. All right. But yeah, you want to get into a Venus receptive energy. Venus is all about you come to me. I got it going on. I do bring a lot to the table. Venus is Empress energy, attracting to, drawing in, a receptivity. You come to me. I'm the magnet. You come to me. I'm the magnet. You come to me. I'm going to give you an example. Gma knows he. I am sitting here looking at a text that I have not opened right now, Pam. And it says, and I'm going to read it for you verbatim. This is someone that is pursuing me that I've gone out with. And I was kind of debating about whether or not I wanted to go out again because I'm happy single. He's a nice guy. I think he's pretty good. I don't know. And the text reads like this: whatever works best for you, just say the word and I'm on my way. You let it come to you. And truthfully, I really am in this energy, like, well, he's nice, but I don't know. I can take it or leave it. Do I really want to even pursue dating? Right? It's not traditional law of attraction, Jason. It's not traditional law of attraction because it does have to do with shadow. Your traditional law of attraction teachers are about spiritual bypassing. I know the truth. We attract from not our consciousness, which is why a lot of times those daily affirmations don't work. It's from our subconscious where we attract. And that's why, shadow work is so important to being able to attract good life experiences, whether it's romance, money, jobs, whatever, right? If that makes sense. I know, right, Gma? He is sweet. I don't know. I thought that was kind of endearing. He knows I'm live, though. He texted during the live. He knows I won't answer until I get done. But, all right. I hope that helps, Pam. Let's go to Jessica Page. Let's see what we got. Let's see what's up here. Jessica, this is a different Jessica. My partner boyfriend of 7 months has been feeling really sick. He's been shaking a lot, feeling hard. Are you able to see what is wrong? No, Jessica, I cannot. I do not do health readings. I can refund this or you can ask a different question. But that is in part of what you agreed on. Jessica Page Clay. I do not do health readings. And that's one of the things that when you click, you agreed to. So I do not read for health. He needs to go to the doctor. I am not going to read for health. Oh, hell no. He needs to go to the doctor. or to the emergency room or to see a medical professional. Okay. See, you said today, he said today he felt like he was having a heart attack. He needs to get to the fucking emergency room. And this ain't a tarot thing. No, we don't play with chest pains. No, Jessica, absolutely not. Absolutely not. No, hell no. Get that person to the emergency room yesterday. All right. If you want, I will refund, or you can ask a question if you're where you can hear me. And if you're not, if I don't see you in the chat, I'll just flip over and refund this because I am not reading for it. It is in my court, Gma. And that's what Venusian energy is about. That's what the receptivity is about. That's how it works. And I think this might be a nice guy, Gma. I don't know. I told you some things. Time will tell. Time will tell. We'll see. We'll see for sure. I don't know if Jessica is here or not. I do not see her. Maybe she could be behind in the chat. All right, maybe she'll see that. We'll even pin it. All right, so we'll see. But anywho, we are caught up. Wow, we're caught up. Awesome sauce. If I don't hear from Jessica in a minute, I'll just go ahead and go over and refund. Here we go. I know. And that's why I have a huge disclaimer on there that says I do not read for health. Fuck that shit. I'm not going to go down on that shit. Big liability. I'm not a fucking doctor. Hell no. I'm like, why are you in tarot whenever your boyfriend is feeling like they had a heart attack with chest pains? No. And I love you, Jessica. I know you book readings with me regular, but I'm like, good God Almighty. Come on now. Right? And by the way, FYI, y'all, that text that I just read, the dude said, you just say the word and I'll be on my way. And he's talking about tomorrow night. He lives 3 hours from me. He's like, I'll drive to you. That's what a real man does. They don't want you to drive to them. They're not going to ask you to drive to them. They're going to come to you. That's pretty cool. Pet readings. I love it. Gma, that got my attention. In a good way, right? Exactly. That is a gentleman. I agree. That's impressive and rare. If y'all can know how many times that I have talked to people that would be 2 or 3 hours away and want me to drive there and fuck them. I'm like, dude, you don't understand. First of all, I'm not driving to you. Second of all, I could drive 2 blocks to Walmart with my hair up in a messy bun and my old raggedy sweatpants on and get hit on. And I do regularly. And if I want dick, all I got to do is drive up to Walmart and stroll through there in my pajama pants and my flip flops, and I can get laid. Dick just ain't that hard to find. But these men don't get it. But this one does. And by the way, he has yet to be anything other than a complete gentleman. He has never been out of the way, ever, as far as like, I mean, he must think I'm attractive. He's asking me out for a second date. But I've known this dude for a little bit, though. Well, I mean, it's true. It is not hard to get laid. Why would I drive 3 hours for dick I don't know anything about whenever I can go get dick I don't know anything about from up the road? Or there's probably at any given time 3 contacts on my phone that I could pick up that I do know and get laid. It just ain't that big. It ain't that hard. Dick just ain't that hard to come by. You know? But to be honest, really, I got G-Paul laughing. Right, exactly. Patience, right? Invest in that, right? It's like, man, this is worth it. Tell G-Paul. I think that's funny that he's laughing. I love that. That Capricorn gets my sense of humor. That's funny. But it's just like, I don't know. I know, G-Ma. It ain't hard to find. And I'll be honest with you. This is probably too much information. But I'll be honest with you. A lot of times, I prefer electronics to humans because I ain't got to listen to their mouth. I ain't got to worry about telling them to get the hell out and go home. You know what I mean? Well, yeah. And I ain't got to entertain them. I ain't got to fix some coffee in the morning. Nah, you got to be worth it. You got to be worth it. Exactly, Anastasia. Exactly, Jason. The electronics don't bitch. They don't talk back. They don't complain. And they don't take up space in my house, right? And they don't try to smother me when I'm in the bed. Yeah, you don't have to cook for them or wash their dirty drawers. That's damn right. I know, man. I love that. It's so funny. You're hilarious, Pam. Pam, this is the voice of a person who says, I am truly single and fabulous. And your competition, should you try to come into my life, is my own happiness in my own home and how I can truly entertain myself for days on end and never leave my fucking house or look at another human. That's tough competition, right? When you enjoy your own company, right? It's true though. Right. Hey, 78, what's up? I know. And it's like, I mean, look, do I believe in love? Clearly I do. I'm a romance reader. I think love can be beautiful and amazing. My perfect relationship does not look very traditional though. And I'm 59. That's probably some of it. But my personal rules, I have no problem committing to a person. That's not an issue. But I will not share a roof with anyone ever again. You will always have your house and I will have mine. And I will not involve the government in my relationships, my romance life. So there will be no formal marriage. Commitment, not a problem at all. Zero problem at all, right? We are still going RP, but no. You have your house, you go to your house. This is my house. I pay the bills. These are my rules. That's your house. You pay the bills. That's your rules. That's my perfect relationship. What's wrong with that, right? That's not to say that that's right for everybody. There are people that want the whole, wedding and live together, and that's great. I mean, I think that's great. I think people should, know what they want in a relationship and know what their goals are, but don't have those. See, I used to have those goals, but that was because that was what I thought that everybody was supposed to do, and I was supposed to fit into that mold, and so I did that. Okay, and I didn't, and I'm not saying that's a wrong thing, but I think if that's your goal, it should be your goal because it's what you want and what you feel like would work for you. And, that takes some thought, and that takes you willing to get it, spending a lot of time doing a deep dive and getting to know who the hell you are to begin with. So then you'll know what you want, right? But, but yeah, and there's no wrong. And some people, Tyler, he just wants to be single. I think that's great. That's what he wants. That's what works for him, right? There you go. There you go. You are a catch, RP. Make no mistake. RP is, and I won't say a lot because I know you're private, but she brings a lot to the table. She's got a very loving heart, and she's in very, very intelligent, and some other things that really would make her a great catch for somebody. And the fact that she's not focused on romance, she getting happy being single and pursuing her dreams right now. Oh, I will. Thank you for telling me. Thank you for reminding me that. Let me go do that real quick. Thank you for reminding me of doing that refund. Let's see here. Let's go ahead and do that real quick. Let's go to PayPal and do a refund real quick. Thank you so much, Gma. You keep me straight. What can I say? There we go. And we are going to 28.46. She will not get her full $30 back because it cost me that much in fees because she did not read. So I'm not going to pay that. 28.46. As per my written terms and conditions that you agreed to, I do not read for health issues. Please seek immediate professional medical assistance. There we go. Issue refund. There we go. Done. Done. Yeah, RP is special. It's very special. Anyway. Oh, hush. I'm not. You're smart as a whip, Rising Phoenix. Don't even say that. You are so smart. So smart. With sweet and sour awesome sauce. That's funny. Jason's funny. It's funny. Rising Phoenix has her moon sign makes her very, very intuitive, similar but not identical to you, Gma. And she can be quite psychic as well, believe it or not. Gma, like you. Both of y'all are psychic. Psychic as fuck, right? Both of y'all are. Gma is like, oh yeah, I knew that. I'm like, whatever. Whatever, right? Isn't that funny? I got to figure out what I'm going to do about this thing for tomorrow night. I got to figure it out. Yes, I do, Rising. That was crazy, that dice incident. Yeah, and how it got lost and let me tell you, I hunted that thing forever. I've still got those dice over here. And she kept telling me where it was. And I'm like, no, I've looked there. And sure enough, when I went to move my tarot reading area from one to another, and I tipped that little shelf on its side, it was right where Rising Phoenix said it was. Yeah, probably so, Gma. Probably so. Let's do. Let me go. I got to go over and do a couple of things, and then we'll shut down the. In fact, I'll put the banner up first. Banner, that one. All right, and then let me go over to comments and do this, and then we'll go over to my website and mark them sold out, and I have to take it down on my community page. There we go. There's that. Okay, we got that done. Now I got to take it off my community page real quick. Let's do that. Give me just a minute. Oh, I'm looking for YouTube. Here we go. Oh, I need to unpin that comment too, which I will. Let me unpin that real quick. Oh, I need to unpin that comment too, which I will. Did y'all hear the delay? Hey, Madeline. Yeah, we're chit-chatting. We're chit-chatting. How you doing? Good to see you. I just was closing down mini reads. And I know, right, Gma? But yeah, Rising Phoenix kept telling me where that dice was. It was crazy. It was funny. But pretty good night, y'all. We're pretty busy. But yeah, we're just chatting, just chilling. Yeah. I think it was longer than a week and a half. I think it may have been like a month, Rising Phoenix. I mean, you had been telling me, go look under that shelf. And I'm like, I looked. And you're like, no, it's under that shelf. I'm like, no, it's not. And she's like, yes, it is. And I'm like, no, it's not. Taurus and a Gemini arguing, right? It was funny though. And then I had to eat crow because I'm like, guess what, Rising Phoenix? You were right. It was, at least I admitted it, right? Oh, you did, Madeline. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. That was, I think it may have been several months, right? It was a long time that me and you went back and forth because that dice was missing for a while. And it was right where you said it would be. Hey, Cole, how are you? Good to see you. But yeah, it's like, you know, I'm like, all right, fine, whatever. I'm like, it's not there. She's like, yes, it is. And I'm like, no, we weren't hollering. We were just, yeah. And she's like, I'm telling you, Auntie, that swears out. I'm like, no, Rising Phoenix, I looked, right? Anastasia, we all have Scorpios somewhere in our chart. It's, you know where Scorpio is in mine? Gma, you know where Scorpio is in my chart? It's in the 7th house of partnerships. It's in my 7th house of partnerships. I'm doomed. Not in a bad way. I love me some Scorpio energy. No, you're not a psychopath. You are not a psychopath. I think it would be worth researching, though. That's kind of an interesting combo. Yeah, Cole, hey, love bug. We are just we finished doing reads and we're just talking, but you're welcome to chat with us. I'll probably chat for about 10 more minutes. while I munch on ice. Gma. Remember our conversation about anemia and medical advice? Oh my God. The members last night got to hear me rant about all my pet peeves as a creator. They are so nice. Listen, Madeline Lee, for real. Be all jokes aside, I fucking love Scorpio energy. I do. Y'all are like Geminis. I'm a Gemini. We are a little bit different, both Scorpios and Geminis. We are very different, very misunderstood Scorpios. I have seen some of the most amazing, beautiful souls I have ever known were Scorpios, including my mother. Some of the most biggest douche canoes were Scorpios as well. It's a fascinating sign with a lot of challenges associated with those placements. And you know what's crazy is even the ones that I knew that were douche canoes, okay? Like douche canoes are douche canoes. It's never good, but like at least I understood it from the Scorpio challenges. I knew what it was. I knew it was that Scorpio energy that they were struggling with, right? I didn't even think about that, Anastasia. That's hilarious. Your Scorpio sun and rising. Oh, you know what's cool? Madeline. And you're a Saggy moon. Wow. I know somebody that I was actually very close to, girlfriend, like not a platonic girlfriend, okay? That was also a Scorpio sun and rising. Her Venus was Sagittarius and she had a Gemini moon. But at any rate, what I was going to tell you, Madeline, there's something magical about having the same sun and rising sign, and you should research that, right? Yeah, and Scorpios and Tauruses are kind of drawn together, but at the same time, they butt heads sometimes. They can. My daughter is a Taurus and her dad is a Scorpio, and boy, oh boy, they could have some arguments back in the day. You got you got a Scorpio stellium. Wow. Wow, that's crazy. What does it mean when I'm a Libra sun and rising, but Scorpio moon and Mercury is in Scorpio? Kind of quirky, but unique. Kind of cool. Pam, I would say the same thing to you that I said to Madeline, is that magic associated with having the same sun and rising sign. There's something kind of cool about that. That Scorpio friend that I was just talking about, Madeline, she had a Scorpio sun and rising, and then I'm a Gemini sun, Gemini rising. There's something magical about that, right? And I would definitely want to research like Libra sun, Libra rising. I would Google it. Scorpio sun, Scorpio rising, right? Wow. Okay, Pamela. Okay. I gotcha. Scorpio moon. Man, Anastasia. Don't tell me you don't see shit. I bet you can smell bullshit a mile away, Anastasia. I bet you are a serious private detective. Woo! With that Scorpio moon, good God Almighty. I bet you feel very deeply too. Psychic, but beyond psychic, man. Like you can smell it, you can feel it. Ooh! I bet you don't nothing get past you. That's interesting though, with Saturn in your third in Scorpio. So that would be where your setbacks and delays would be in your third house energy. Hmm. That would be worth researching for sure, Anastasia. Me and my Gemini brain, I get so curious. I'm like, what would that be like? What would that be like? And then I want to look it up myself, right? Oh, God. Gemini's at Google. You know, I laugh because sometimes in Tyler's chats, when he's reading Gemini Money, I'll say, Benjamin Franklin is my best friend because Benjamin Franklin and I know people that aren't in the States like you, Jason, you may or may not know this, but Benjamin Franklin is the face on a $100 bill, right? And that's why I always say Benjamin Franklin is my twin flame. But the fact of the matter is that Google is actually my twin flame. Me and Google have a lot. I love me some Google, man. Yeah, 10 miles away, right? Aries. Oh, wow. Yeah, the best, and then sometimes not. I believe that, Anastasia. I believe that. The Aries. Okay. Okay, never mind. All right. I was thinking something different. Okay, Madeline. Okay. Okay. We talked about that at length in membership last night. We went all through the birth chart last night. And there's some more things I want to cover related to what we talked about last night that will build on what we talked about last night. I want to talk about putting the transits with it, but I don't know if I'm going to talk about that in the next live stream because I have a full moon coming up in Gemini that I want to talk about, and it's the end of the month. And I think I may need to do that. I got to look at the calendar, but I think that may need to be next so that we talk about that before it happens. Right. Now, what I could do, you know what I may do? I don't know, Gma, what do y'all think? Jason, Anastasia, what do y'all think? I may talk about this upcoming full moon in Gemini during an astrology chat in one of my all signs. What do y'all think? I just do that. And then I focus on the more heavier stuff for the members. I think I might do that. I think I might do that. What does what mean? Oh, I have Mars, Pluto, and Uranus in Virgo. So oh my God, you have an 8th house fucking stellium. You little Scorpio, you're a closet Scorpio. That's going to be okay. Wow. And what's interesting, Gma, is Mars and so it's in Virgo, but it's like Virgo meets Scorpio because that's 8th house. Okay. Here's the thing, Gma, with Mars and Pluto rule Scorpio. So that's freaking interesting. They would be happy in the 8th house. Uranus, God, man. Okay, I remember now. Okay, because I remember looking at your chart. What I would say with Pluto and Uranus in the 8th house would be a lot of towers, a lot of towers, repeatedly, a lot of towers. Because this is just off the top of my head, but I would say with Pluto and Uranus sitting there, and especially with Mars, I would say that you would constantly transform, tower transform, tower transformation, tower transformation, tower transformation. Oh my God. Yeah. But I guarantee you'll be gold. You in your birth chart were born to you decided before you got here, Gma, that you were going to really do some serious ascension. That's my take. That's my take, Gma. That's what I would say. But I would research it, but that's my take. I wouldn't say speed bumps. I would say explosions. With those three, huh? Pluto is like in your face, bitch. Pluto is tower energy. Uranus is kind of that way too. And Mars is just like gasoline on a fire. It's pretty tumultuous energy. And in the 8th house. So what that would, and with it being Virgo energy, what was it? Mars, Pluto, and Uranus. You could have health issues or issues related to your work routines, constantly disruptions with your health, unexpected health issues that are sudden. You might have things that would be around work, daily routines, things of that nature. I've got stuff in my 6th house about health too. I would say it would be more affected by the house, though, than the Virgo. I think it would be more related. I think it would affect you more in the area of Scorpio than Virgo. So I think it would affect you more with constant transformation, constant, constant, constant. Yeah, yeah, it would be like a roller coaster, Gma. It would. Uranus is a roller coaster in and of itself. And Pluto is just that tower, right in your face. Towers are unexpected. They're shocking. They're sudden. And, and both of those energies, man, I'd be curious if they're conjunct, but both of those energies are very shocking and sudden in the way that they approach things. Okay. Well, Madeline, funny that you would ask. Originally, I became interested in witchcraft before I became interested in tarot. And that whole thing was, kind of happened at the same time that Venus and Neptune and Scorpio. Okay, wow. But Madeline, a lot of it came after my interest in witchcraft. And at first, I had a pretty important mentor from the craft who kept telling me, you need to learn to read tarot. You can read. I know you can read. And I'm like, I can't read. I can't do it. He's like, go buy a deck of cards. You can read. You need to learn the meanings. And I got him out and I messed with him. And I'm like, this don't make no sense. I can't do this. And he kept saying, you can do this. And so finally I started learning the cards, and then I, lost my job in 2020 during COVID and got bored and started a tarot channel. So that's kind of the short version, Madeline. That's kind of the short version. But simultaneously, I was also very, very interested in shadow work and healing, which is why my channel is so very heavily focused on that, right? And that was because of me healing my own wounds. But Gma, talking about Uranus being shocking and sudden. Uranus is the wake you up, bitch, wake up kind of energy. Do you know when, my 12th house stellium that's been asleep? That's where all my psychic shit is, in that 12th house. Gma, that 12th house is Taurus. Uranus hit Taurus in 2018. That was my 12th house. That's when I started waking up spiritually. Was when Uranus hit Taurus. So I'm a fan of Uranus. Uranus has had me on a roller coaster ride in my 12th house now for quite a few years. I could not be more grateful. And it has felt very much like a roller coaster. And I could not be more grateful. Even though it has been complete chaos, it has been the best thing that ever happened to this girl. So the planets are tough, but they actually do really always have our best interest at heart. So lots and lots of gratitude. But yeah, the transiting Uranus woke my ass up, right? And oddly, interestingly, my little Taurus daughter found her voice about that time. That's when she woke up that Aries moon and learned to be spunky and to speak up for herself, if that makes sense. So yeah, Tauruses have kind of been getting it, but they got Jupiter. So Jupiter's kind of helping them out a little bit. And fortunately, one of my planets that's in that 12th house in Taurus is Jupiter. So I'm kind of in my Jupiter return right now. Gma, who was it that told me? Who said this the other day in chat? Somebody told me I would meet my soulmate, or you could meet your soulmate or your person in a Jupiter return. Somebody told me that the other day in chat. Do you remember that? I don't remember who it was, but it's somebody that it was somebody we know, but I can't remember who said that. They told me that you could very well meet your soulmate during your Jupiter return. Jupiter return is like super lucky in general, but I'm in my Saturn return too. And that's kind of, Oh, God. That sucks. I got to bite this ice off, y'all. Okay. Yeah, G-Ma. Right? I was like, okay. Okay, then. Or that you would get in a relationship with your soulmate or whatever. Your person, whatever. Well, I don't know. Maybe. You never know. I haven't pulled cards on him. I'll just let him show me who he is. Maybe I'll get Tyler to pull cards for me. Is this dude a douche canoe or what? I need to pull some cards on him. I told him a while back I'd do a reading and didn't do it. I feel bad. Yeah, I could. He's accurate as fuck. I mean, no two ways about it. That dude can, I swear to God, I think he could read tarot if he was asleep. Really? Madeline. I'm so sorry. We did it last night. Now, don't get overwhelmed, Anastasia, because you're going to see that 4-hour video and you're going to go, what the hell? But I finished the whole discussion after the first hour. Anastasia, let me let you know this too. I don't know if you saw this when you joined, but just to kind of give you a recap. Once a week, I do a live stream with members and I cover a topic, okay? And during that live stream, members can ask questions. Now, you can go back and watch those old live streams now that you're a member. And if you have questions about any of those, you can write them down or put them in your phone notes or whatever and bring it up if it's about a past live stream and we can talk about it, okay? And if I know the answer, I'll tell you. If I don't know the answer, I don't know. But Anastasia, yeah, if you have questions about stuff that I've covered before, definitely. Right, Anastasia? But yeah, I want to make sure you knew that. And there are some posts that I do just for members too. I did a couple of posts a while back about smudging and responsible smudging. And then should you even smudge? Right? And probably one of my favorite ones that I did was the very first one that I did for members, the live stream. And the name of that one was Why We Attract the Wrong Person. Right? Or why we are attracted to that. Actually, it was why we are attracted to the wrong person. That's probably one of my favorites that I have done with the folks so far. I did one on programming that was really good. Why we are being programmed to have negative experiences and how it's being done and what to do to, kind of counter that. And high on my list of priorities is I want to delve I've got some old videos about shadow work that are accessible to the members, and it's not that they're wrong, but I can just go into so much more depth now than when those videos were done like several years ago. And I want to do a live stream where I really get into the deep mechanics of shadow work, what it is, what a shadow is, why it's important, why it makes so much of a difference, and why that kind of thing, right? Makeup smudging. You are such a hot mess. But I want to get into those mechanics in more depth, right? Because I feel like I can speak with more knowledge because I've learned more, right? And yeah. So super excited about that. I love that we're doing. One thing I'm going to do too, I do not. I do not have a channel where I read charts. I had started, Pamela, to think about doing that. And I actually, for a short period of time, offered that service. And it was taking me about 3 hours per chart. And it was at that point that I realized that the astrologers that charge $500 and $600 for a chart reading were very reasonable. And I realized that I could not charge enough to really cover the time that I had in that. So I just had to, that was just something. And I love astrology, but honestly, I don't want to go down that rabbit trail. That's not the direction I want to take my channel in. I think astrology is very helpful and can really help us in our healing and in our journey. But I don't want to go into chart readings. So that's why I kind of decided for the members, instead of doing chart readings, I would teach you how to read your own. And that's actually a lot cheaper for you and will help you long run. And that's why I did that thing that I did last night for the members. I want the members to learn how to look up the stuff for themselves, because what I want to talk about and focus on is shadow work and healing and manifesting better experiences through shadow work, right? So that's why I did that. One other thing, right now I have 2 levels in membership, one that's $9.99 a month and one that's $19.99 a month. And right now I don't have a differentiation of what those benefits are, but I'm going to, and I was talking to Gma about this, I'm going to add a perk for that $19.99 level. And I've toyed around with a couple of things. I may not get that perk added until after Abby has gone back to Tuscaloosa. She's on her way to here from college on Thanksgiving break, and she'll be here through the 26th. And things may be a little bit chaotic, and I may not get a chance to really implement that, but I kind of want to marinate it in my mind. And so this will give me some time to marinate that in my mind of what I want to do to differentiate. I want to put some perks in for the 1999 group. And I don't know yet what that's. I've toyed around with some things and I'll figure it out. I'll mull it over and I'll figure it out. And I think it's actually good that I've got this time where I'm just walking around, because I'll be thinking about it while I'm doing other stuff and I'll be mulling around in my mind, if that makes sense. But I had my chart read by an occultist back in the spring. But I want to do that for my 1999 folks. I don't know what I'm going to do. I got to figure out something. G-Mom, I don't know if you know this. Jeremiah has a Patreon. I'm a 3rd tier member, 3rd tier level on his Patreon, which is like $50 something a month. But it's not, not only do I gain access to all that information, but I also, there's a ritual that he does for 3rd tier members every month to help us. She is doing great. She is right here in her bed, Anastasia. She is right there. I moved her bed in here that used to be, but who's asleep? Little Scorpio, are you sleeping? Come here. You want to come see Mama? Hold on. Come see Mama. Come on. Dish, oh, she is passed out. She was sleeping in her bed. She's doing good, G-Ma. She's doing good. Come on, you want to come see me? Oh, baby. Come here. Can y'all see her? Oh, the little Carolina. She says, hello. Hello, everybody. Hey, Otis. Are you going to flirt with Otis? Oh, did you kiss me on the nose? Will you give me another one? Will you give me her? She kissed me on the nose. She thinks so, G-Ma. She thinks she's adorable. She does.
Oh, she does. She does. She does. She's so silly. Come on. Come here. She's like, oh, mama. Come on. Come on. Come here.
Come on. Oh, she don't like, I've got a plastic roller mat. She don't like to walk on it. That's why she's acting weird. Come on.
Come on. Come on, baby.
Come here. Let me pick you up. Are you going to let me?
That's a good girl. Come here.
Come on. Let's pick you up.
There we are. There we are. There's the Carolina. Oh, goodness. Oh, goodness. Goodness. What are you doing? What are you doing?
Oh, I know, baby. Are so sweet. She's such a mess. She is such a mess. You are so
Crazy. She's crazy. She's crazy. Oh, the crazy.
Look, is she not got the puppy? Isn't she? She's got such pitiful eyes. She's about half asleep. Oh, Anastasia, she's not even killed. She's a hot mess when people come over. Oh my God, she's insane. She's obnoxious. She's annoying. I mean, she doesn't bother him. I mean, she's not mean to him, but like she's all over him. She just wants to love him to death. Are you a good girl? Her birthday's coming up in 2 days. She's turning 5 in 2 days. Can y'all believe that? She's going to be, no, she'll be 4. No, she will. Wait a minute. 20, 21, 22, 23. She'll be 4. She'll be 4 in 2 days.
Happy birthday. Are we going to have a party? Do you want to have a party?
No, you can't lick me in the face.
Are we going to have a party? You're going to have a party?
My little Scorpio girl. You my little Scorpio girl, huh? I even have a Scorpio pups. Right? She's mad because she wants to get down. Do you want to get down? Yeah. She will if somebody comes to the door, right? She will. Yeah, come have a party. A party. You gonna have a party?
Yes.
She's a good girl. All right, I'll let you down. She's looking at her bed. She wants me to let her down.
That's a good girl.
Now I have dog hair all over me. I don't care.
Oh, now you're awake. Oh, now you want to play. Now you want to play. Oh, my goodness.
Come right here so people can see your face. She's such an attention whore. Good girl. Go to bed. Oh, she went back to bed. She got back in her bed. She's so funny. She actually though can be quite loud, Pamela. If she barks if I leave, she has separation anxiety. If I leave the house, she howls this ridiculously loud, mournful tune that you can hear down the block for about 3 minutes, and then she calms down and oh, that's amazing, Anastasia. I did not know that in Nepal. That's so cool about the blessings with pets. That is sweet. But yeah, she howls if I leave the house. And then if she hears my car, and she can hear my car drive up. And if I don't get in the house fast enough, she'll start howling if I happen to sit out in the car or if I'm doing whatever outside. And God forbid if I have to unload groceries. If I have to go in and out of the house unloading groceries, and I have to shut her up because she's an escape artist. And so I have to shut her up and I'm in and out and she howls the whole time. Ah, gosh. Don't you, girl? Anyway. So, but there you have it. All right. Well, listen, I think I'm going to get off of here, y'all. I enjoy talking to y'all. Thank y'all so much. Those of you that booked questions with me. G-Ma, I appreciate you, and Jason, all of you guys that hang out at the cottage. I greatly appreciate you guys. And everybody that booked readings. Anastasia, thank you again for joining, and Brittany for the Brittany Bowen for the super chat. I appreciate that. Oh, that's so sweet. They believe your dogs carry your soul over into paradise. I love that. That's so sweet. It's probably true. Oh. All right, folks. I love you guys. Thank you guys so much. I will probably see you guys tomorrow. I'm sure I will do something on here. All right. Love y'all. Bye.